Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. Another episode of Caffeine and Green with your man, Convo Cardenas. And per usual, I just want to make sure that you guys are heading to the shop, 3072 El Cajon Boulevard, right here in the heart of San Diego, North Park area. Guys, pull on up. Basically, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are open 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thursdays, we are open up 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then Friday, Saturday, we are open again 7 to 3 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Guys, pull up. Me and Lola would love to make you an amazing latte or an espresso or any of the amazing things that you want that are caffeine and green related. That's right. You can cruise in. You can get a t-shirt. You can get a mug. You can get a bag of coffee. You know what's popping. It's amazing. Guys, cruise in pretty much any day of the week except for Mondays. We're closed because we got a roast. So pull up, make you some coffee. All right. My guest today is a good homie of mine. His name is Paul Deras. He is the head brewer of Mike Hess Brewing here in North Park. It's very, very close to the shop. If you guys don't know, if you've never heard of them, but he does amazing, amazing things. He's an award-winning brewer, and I wanted to just like extend out and continue to grow this network of amazing people that we have on the show, and have him talk about what he does, and then also his boxing journey. It's been pretty rad. But then also, I mean, we had my homie Danny. He's returned to the podcast. Daniel Goycoolea came back on the podcast, and we're all homies. And it was a good podcast. It was a long podcast, and sorry for all of the side banter, but it was a lot of fun. And guys, so without further ado, my man Paul Deras. This is your time to shine, homie. Let's go. Caffeine and green. It's your boy Connor. What's good? Good. Caffeine and green. That was super comfortable. And we are live.
In East San Diego, I was born and raised.
Whoa. East San
Riding
Diego.
through Imperial.
Damn.
You guys know that one?
I know Green Cat
You
Liquor.
know that song?
What is
You don't know that song?
what does it sound
Is that a
like?
Mitchy Slick song?
It's I don't know the rapper, but that's how it goes. Riding through Imperial.
I don't even
Some
know.
OGs from SD made it. It's like
Oh.
15 years old or something.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. A lot of the only, I guess San Diego rappers I would know right now, other than...
Rob Stone.
Oh, Rob Stone, for sure. Yeah. Live by the lemon because the lemon
Shout out
chose
Lemon
me.
Grove. Yep.
Dude, and then, okay, so him, Mitchy Slick, all of pretty much everybody under Trey Castro's camp.
Mm-hmm.
Josue, Flows,
That's a
Cabecita.
lot.
Cabecita Loca.
As soon as you said Rob Stone and Mitchy Slick, I was like, yep, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
soon.
a
You'll
few.
know, bro. Like, I've been playing them in the shop. They're so good. Sorry, wait, hold on.
Oh.
We,
Are we
we're
live?
already talking.
Yeah, we're already live.
Yeah. I was like, no, wait, hold on. Okay,
Intro.
Okay, I was like, well, I said we're live.
See,
and
I
then-
just-
Okay.
That's why you need a theme song. So we
Dude,
know
we
when
have a
it's
theme
starting.
song, but like, it's not when you like
You should
start
play.
recording.
There should be a button, and you're like 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Caffeine Green. You know,
It's not, dude. You've
there's
been on the
something
show
like that.
so many times. You don't know what the theme song is?
No, I know what the theme song. I'm saying you need a better one.
Whoa! What?
Why do we have
Who
Danny?
even invited you here?
Yo. Hey, who is this guy?
I'm
Check
pretty
the group
sure.
chat.
I'm
Check
pretty
the group
sure
chat,
he
man.
invited himself last night at dinner, and that's why he's here.
man.
Is it one of those things when
It's-
when you're doing the group chat, you accidentally add somebody and you're like, shit.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Wow. Look,
yeah.
I'm here, all right. So fucking be happy I'm here. Right?
Okay. Anyways, so before I was so like rudely interrupted by Danny.
Ugh.
God. Anyways, today's guest is my man Paul Deras over there.
Hey.
Paul, say what up.
Hello.
Dude,
Yes,
say it better.
Welcome to
Hello.
the podcast.
We're going to talk about craft beer.
Wow. I hope you don't talk like that the
No,
whole
I
time.
don't.
Okay, good.
No.
Paul, you are the head brewer for Mike Hess. And it's like I knew you coming onto the show, like you're a head brewer, yeah, you're serious.
Probably think you're the shit,
But-
whatever, you know.
Having you like I hang out with mostly you two as of late, I'm like, we're not really gonna get much.
You look around and you're like,
Educational.
damn it, these are my fucking friends
I'm
now.
like, dude,
Fuck.
I'm like, well, this is gonna be a harder podcast because I feel like we're just gonna get drunk and like talk shit.
What? No.
Oh, nice.
What would make you think that? Dude? It's not like Paul brought some beer from Mike Hess Brewing.
Oh,
know
you
what I
mean Steel Beach Light American Lager?
Or this blood orange IPA into the sunset.
their newest and best
brewed here in North
Award-winning?
Park.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right down the street from Caffeine and Green.
That's crazy.
I mean, who would think?
we should go.
Maybe
We should go check it out one day.
after.
Maybe after.
Okay.
Maybe.
Definitely after. Sorry, Mike. We're gonna do some pours off the bright tanks.
I don't even know what that means.
You got a
You're
first
gonna find
question?
out.
Can I go?
Dude, what, don't be taking over the show. We didn't even get started yet.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
relax,
saying.
relax.
We didn't even get past the
That's
intro.
what I'm saying.
You're like,
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
this is
I was
my
not
show.
even-
Usually, I didn't make any notes, but I know you always kind of have a general idea of how you want it to go. So I'm like,
a general idea how to run my show. Yes, Danny.
how to
thank you.
fully run your show.
Damn.
All right,
No,
I'm
I'm
just
just
gonna sit
kidding.
here and
I'm
talk shit
just
the rest of the
This
time.
is awesome. I love hostile work environments.
Don't ask me to take it serious anymore, all right? Because I won't.
Okay. Anyways. Okay.
You better not ask the first question now. 'cause
Super.
I was
Shut
like,
the fuck
swear
up. It's
to
not
God.
even a question. I wanted to talk about Paul for a second. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Paul. Paul. This is so bad.
gonna
Right
talk
now.
about
I
Paul's
can't even
thing.
like.
This is the best one.
Hey, you're having
I
way too much
can't-
fun.
I know. I can't
real.
like honestly like focus right now. Okay.
We gotta get you a joint or something.
No, dude. Hell no. I'm not smoking in here. It's not happening.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyways, okay. So, you know, you're a head brewer. You're an award-winning brewer for Mike Hess.
Mm-hmm.
You've won a couple of like World Beer Cups. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
10 plus awards. How many awards?
Oh man.
Under you.
Under me, so you know what? I can't say under me because everything we do is a team. So under the team Hess, we've won over 40 awards. Like our most award-winning beer has 19 to 20 awards on its own.
But
Damn.
have you? How? I mean, not but. Sorry. How long have you been working for them?
It'll actually be 9 years this April.
9 years this April.
Mm-hmm.
Did you start off as a brewer?
No, I started
No.
off as the sticker guy. I was working part-time at the time.
Sticker guy.
What's the
Yeah.
sticker guy?
Yeah. What is that?
So the actual title is production assistant. At the time, I was taking tables at the Marriott downtown San Diego as a server for breakfast.
Yeah.
So that left me some free time to work at Hess part-time. I was working maybe 20 hours a week. During that time, they weren't canning that much. And, we kind of came halfway into my story, but a good friend of mine, I consider him a brother, a mentor, and he's my boss.
Mm-hmm.
He got me my foot in the door with the company, and I started off by putting stickers on six-packs for Mike Hess.
Were they always here in North Park?
No, they actually, rest in peace, the pandemic killed the original location up in Miramar.
Oh,
I
man. I thought you were
know.
going to say the owner died or something.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What? I was like, wait, what? Who died?
Nah, you know what? Honestly, I don't think I could work for somebody else.
So where's the OG location you said?
It was up in Miramar.
In Miramar,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
right behind the old Alesmith. It was so cool because
Oh, really?
the fence where Alesmith is had
Yeah.
a hole in it. So people would leave Alesmith and come through this hole in a fence down like a little dirt embankment and come check
Into
out our
Mike
brewery.
Hess.
Yeah.
Yo, that sounds fun.
That's pretty
Dude,
sad.
it was,
I would do that.
Dude, I've been there after its heyday because after the first 3 years our North Park location
Took over.
took over. I wasn't there during all of its glory. Like a big thing was the Friday Afternoon Club.
The
and
Friday afternoon club?
Friday Afternoon Club.
Oh,
Oh,
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, FAC. Yeah. And just craft beer lovers would come into this roll-up door. It was basically a glorified garage, and you'd be sitting down on some picnic tables, chilling.
Are you
drinking
talking
craft
about
beer with your
the
friends.
one here or one in Miramar?
Back in
The one in Miramar.
In Miramar, okay.
Yeah. But that's been a long time.
Damn.
Yep.
How long ago was that? Before you were already working there or no?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, so they opened. Man, what count? So let's see. When I came, it was April of 14, and I think they opened July of 13
Oh, so you were there
from the beginning.
beginning.
Yeah.
Dude.
After
Wow,
that big
dude.
expansion.
That's when I moved to SD.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That month, yeah.
Dude.
What
What?
year?
April of 14?
April. In
Dude, April of 14 was a big month for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
you moved to San Diego.
I wasn't even allowed to drink it. I was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time, we were the 33rd largest 33rd brewery registered in San Diego.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
33rd registered?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How many is there now?
What is it, 170 and growing? One die. It's like a Hydra. One dies and 3 pop up.
Dude,
Oh,
there's so
shit.
many. Do you know? Have you met the guy next door yet who's opening up? Jay? It's called like
Is
Goal.
it Goal?
I think it's
No.
Goal.
So I met their head brewer a long time ago, Derek Gallinosa.
Oh, he's not the head brewer? The dude Jay?
Jay? Oh, I have no idea. I just know that Derek's a well-known brewer, and then he was down here in San Diego, went up to the Bay Area, and is coming back.
Interesting. For like what company up there?
Moxa?
Moxa?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, they're pretty well-known in the beer industry.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's another one up there, Drake's.
Oh, yeah, Drake's.
Drake's is pretty cool.
Drake's?
Yeah, I haven't
Drake's.
heard.
Like the
haven't-
rapper?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not.
But it's not related.
It's not related. No.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was like, yo, Drake got a beer now? Shit.
Not in the Bay, son. Or like 21st Amendment. 21st Amendment's pretty
Oh,
cool.
man.
I like them.
What is it? Watermelon High Water?
Yeah,
Dude.
Heller High Watermelon.
Dude, I like that beer.
Bro, that beer for me holds like a super like special place in my heart.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
that's your hometown. Or
That well,
yeah,
no,
that's your
well,
hood.
it's
I mean,
in
not
the
your
Bay
hometown,
Area.
but yeah.
Yeah. But like, I'm talking about a specific time in my life. That was like 2015. I remember I started drinking those because that was the year I moved back to the Bay Area, and I was wildin', living in the city. Like
Wildin' on watermelon.
Bro, it was. There
Wait,
was so
which
many
beer?
nights. It's called Heller High Watermelon.
Now we're gonna call it watermelon soup.
It's
now.
like, dude, it's maybe like 4 or 5%. It's like a crushable beer.
Dude.
And it's from like they're from Oakland. They're not from Oakland, right? Are they from Oakland?
You know, honestly, I've never looked into it.
Maybe
Like,
San Leandro or something like that.
They get a good enough distribution footprint where I've never had to really check where they're from because they're so readily available here in town.
Yeah, I mean they're in the Bay. They're in like somewhere in Oakland, I think, is where they're brewing it. I could be wrong, but it's in either the East Bay or in the city.
Danny, Google it.
But
I will Google it. You. Oh, I should be the.
damn,
the
oh,
Google
you're
guy,
the fucking yo. Where's your computer at? Bust it out.
I
You're
got
the
it
info
right there.
dude.
Nah, I can use my phone.
Hey,
What's
we
the
got
name?
the-
What's it called?
It's called 21st Amendment. The number like 2-1, and then amendment. 21st Amendment.
Brewing?
Yeah.
But yeah,
But dude, yeah,
Let's put it
that
up on the
place,
screen
that
right
place
here,
holds
guys. Here, I'll
special.
put it up. Get it up on the screen.
Yeah.
and do we have that clip lined up?
In 2000, Nico Freccia and Sean O'Sullivan founded the 21st Amendment Brewery in San Diego. Just
Whoa.
kidding.
Oh, I was about to
San
like-
Francisco's
Oh.
historic South Park neighborhood.
Oh wow.
You
Okay,
had me. I was
SF.
like,
I was like,
what?
dude,
You're like,
what?
shut the fuck up.
I
They
just
moved
learned
up
something.
to the Bay.
SF.
No, there's-
South Park, San Francisco, not the one here.
Oh.
Dude, it was really good time, but we'll just move on with that. But
My bad.
Yeah, no,
moving on,
so-
moving on.
go ahead. So you were
were we?
missing Mike Hess, like, or you started working at Mike Hess
Part time.
Oh man.
Part-time.
You know, honestly, if we're gonna tell this story, we gotta go far back. from-
No, it doesn't even need to be like a story because like we have a lot to cover, but it was mainly like I wanted to see at what point did you make the transition into being a brewer?
I see. I mean, I found craft beer in 2009, so I was already in it for a long time before I joined the Mike Hess team.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about specifically at Mike Hess from the point when you were stickering
Oh,
six packs.
I got so man. Actually, that's the cool part of the story too. So I started stickering 6-packs. During my time there, I'm kind of like a numbers nerd.
Okay.
And so I'd start calculating how many cans are in a stack. And so where we were losing time is we would be folding boxes and stickering the 6-pack tops as we were going. And for me, I came in and like for an hour, they were trying to get the machine dialed in. So I was like, well, if I'm going to sit here, I just might as well fold boxes and sticker the 6-pack tops beforehand. And so I'd calculate how many cans were in a stack and how many 6-pack lids and 6-pack boxes we needed. And I would prep that all before. So what happened was, at the time I was canning right next to Linda and Mike Hess, the owners themselves. The company accountant was canning next to us. So eventually got to the point where I had prepped enough materials where they didn't have to work as hard anymore. And so the accountant would just go and do the accounting job instead of taking 2 hours to can. Well, so one day, because I was part-time, I was working at the Marriott and they were canning without me. And they noticed. Like, why is this?
Like your method is better.
Well, yeah, but also
Yeah.
nobody was there to take the initiative because everybody was working on their other jobs and they kind of just would flood in to do the canning line. And so because my only job was to can, I was like, okay, well, let me prep these materials and get this going. And so it took more people to can when I wasn't there. And I remember Jason called me and like, hey, like, good job, because Linda was like, how do we get this guy full time?
Aha, there you go.
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope,
so
dude.
that felt real good, because my buddy Jason Stockberger, his advice to me was always outperform the people next to you.
What a last name.
What is
Holy
it?
shit.
What was
Oh,
it?
dude, Stockberger?
Stockburger?
Yeah, Jason Stockberger.
Solid. Sorry.
Taught me everything I know.
Really?
Yeah, he's the reason why I make beer and make beer well.
What is he still in the brewing industry?
Oh yeah, he's my boss. He's our
Oh, he's
Mike
your boss.
Hess?
yeah, he's our director of brewing operations.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
nice, nice.
shout out to the homie. It's been awesome watching him. Like, there's no way I'm gonna catch up to him. He's always gonna be ahead of me. He's been in the game longer than me, so I feel like I'm always gonna, unless I laterally transfer, which I really don't want to, I'm always gonna be right behind him position wise. But working for him, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Solid guy.
yeah, amazing guy to be under. Yeah, I'm always learning something.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But so
I'm sorry. I know.
I love being under, bro.
I was really
Oh,
like I'm the power bottom, dude.
I was
Yeah.
literally, I wasn't gonna say anything. I just like I couldn't contain it though. 'Cause I
Just
was
chuckled.
Like, no, I was like I wanted. It was like oh, nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. And then I was just like just don't say it. Just don't say it.
don't
But
say
then
doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife.
Dude.
Nobody even said anything. You just laughed.
I know. Because I was like nobody's gonna say anything about this. Anyway, sorry.
Welcome to the Caffeine
Immature.
Green Podcast, the most
Immature.
mature podcast in the podcast industry.
Anyways, sorry.
Moving
Go
on.
ahead. Moving on.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Jason.
So
So they got you full time.
Yeah, they got me full time.
Yeah.
Did they lowball the shit out of you? Like, yo, man, we got you $10 an hour right here.
You know what? They actually gave me $1 more than what I was worth at the time,
Oh,
Tight.
nice.
because I told them straight up, like, I make $300 a shift in tips. Like, it's gonna be really hard to leave that. So they finally got me to $1 amount, which at this point I forget. I just remember that conversation. Like, they're gonna give you an extra $1
$1 more.
than what you asked for.
Yeah.
And I started working full time for them, and from there, I'm a sponge. So when it came to this stuff, like, I mean, I had already apprenticed with Jason for years before this point, but
Really?
I had to prove myself. So once I got my foot in the door, within 3 months they were allowing me to work in the cellar, which is a big deal.
what does that
What's
mean?
the sell? Yeah.
So a cellarman is kind of a tie between a production assistant and an assistant brewer. So you're somewhere between helping package the beer, but also help handling the beer. You're checking the numbers, you're helping clean tanks, you're helping, set up equipment over there. And
So you're paying your dues.
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
you're
then
definitely
you're
paying
not
the dues.
trusted entirely with the process, but you're trusted enough to help with it, which I thought was a big deal.
That's dope.
Yeah, like I wasn't allowed
Fuck
to
yeah.
filter or brew it yet, but big responsibility. I've actually had this interesting pattern in my life where people fail in front of me and create space for me to move up.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I could see that.
Dude, it happens a lot to me. It's wild. And so after I had been hired by the company and I'd been working as an assistant cellarman to the head cellarman, I got taught well by Jason.
You got
and
what?
You got taught well.
Taught well.
Yeah,
Taught
yeah.
very
Oh, okay.
well. So my skills were kind of ahead of this guy's, even though he had more skin in the game than I. But I don't know what he was dealing with this in life at the time, but he was distracted. And he would do some stuff where I was like, I don't know about that, man. And I felt bad at the time, but because I was so good with Jason, I went behind the guy's back and was like, hey, Jay, like, I was told to do this, but, like, this doesn't sound
Don't
right.
want to do that.
And he's like, nah, don't do that. What the heck? And so eventually one day this guy forgot to close a valve for a bright tank, and it purged all the CO2 off of an IPA that we were going to can the next day. The problem with that, it's like 23 feet tall. And so under 12 PSI, that's a lot of CO2. And CO2 is very expensive. The worst part is all the aroma aspects of that beer were in that gas. And IPAs are very well known for being aromatic, right? So
I didn't know that. But yeah.
they're very well known for being
Well,
aromatic.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it smell like piney, citrusy,
Yeah,
like all
they've
these
got-
like different flavor notes. Yeah.
Exactly. Huge range of aromas.
Yeah.
And essentially this amazing product now lost a little bit of itself.
So you lost a lot of. Did you guys? You mean you're not going to sell it? So you lost money on it.
Yeah, like why put a bad product out to market?
A 23-foot fucking huge tank full of beer.
Dude, yeah.
How many beers can that make?
I don't remember how much beer was in the tank at the time. I don't think it was completely full. So it might have been, I think we're doing single batches, which is 30 barrels on our system, which is a lot of beer. It's like 60 kegs worth of beer. Each keg has around
Couple hundred, right?
at least 120 in an imperfect world. So
60
60 times
times
120. Yeah.
Wait,
you.
120.
It's like 720.
120 beers in 60 kegs. So like
It's like-
times 60. So yeah.
So
It's like
60
700
kegs.
Yeah, it's like
60 kegs.
720 beers.
Oh my god.
No,
no.
7,200.
7,200.
Yeah,
7,200 beers. Times
Damn.
$6 at the liquor store each. Or something,
No,
you
dude.
know what I mean?
Okay, how much is like you sell them in 6-packs? How much is an average 6-pack?
Well, so at the time we were doing 4-pack, 16
4-packs?
16 ounces for like $14.99.
Okay, so
something like
14. So divided by.
That. Oh yeah, it was close to 56 grand probably of like lost revenue.
Oh my god.
You said what was where did I come up with? Where did we come up with the number 14? Sorry, like
Jesus.
spaced.
What?
What was it? 7,200, and then how many? You said it was $14.
$14.99
Yeah.
or basically $15
For the 4-pack.
for a 4-pack of a hobby
So-
beer. Yeah.
Okay, so so you gotta divide that big number by 4 and then multiply it by
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
Math was hard. I went to public school, so.
$25,200.
Fucking
Bro, I would have fired your ass,
hell.
homie. Deuces. Fuck out of here.
Did
Like,
he get
yo,
fired?
Son.
What's that?
Did he get fired?
I ended up taking his position.
That doesn't answer the
leave it
question.
like-
There he goes.
I don't
Yeah.
think I'm really allowed to talk
Ah,
about that.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of journeymen in any job, they get complacent. You know, some people been doing it so long, they're like, I don't give a
Maybe, but like
fuck,
you don't know what Homeboy was going through too.
Oh,
much.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know if he was going through some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. And
But
that's
I
why
have seen some
That's why I
fools,
had
you
mentioned
know?
that. Like him and I weren't friends, so I didn't really like. I just looked at him as like a mentor and someone to teach me, and he taught me, and then I
But he taught you wrong.
outperformed.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I outperformed the guy next to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only advice I was ever given,
Yep.
and there it was.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep. So.
Yeah. When you taught well, you know that's
So Sellerman.
Mhm.
it shows.
And this is like month 3 or 4.
Okay. So when did you? I'm assuming you just started climbing the. Like it sounds like you just started climbing the
Well,
ladder.
I was in a brand new, now expanded company.
Yeah.
They were making the minimum amount of the beer. Like between the time I got there, we went from 3,000 barrels, I think, was when I dropped in, to I think like 7,000 to 8,000 barrels. So the company had almost tripled since my time there.
I'll try one. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Need one?
Yay.
Damn, dude, that's a lot of beer, bro.
Yeah. I mean, at the time, I couldn't even fathom what I was actually experiencing.
Was Mike the head brewer?
So there was this guy, Nate, on his way out when I came in, and then Jason was the head brewer. And him and Frank Rhino were running the operation.
And Jason's your boss right now.
Yeah. Fast forward 3 more months, you know, I keep killing it. I become an assistant brewer, and like, you know, I'm helping Jason prepare for brews and, you know, help run the cellar. Jason breaks his leg.
No. Fuck, that sucks,
Dude,
Holy shit.
bouncy house accident at his kid's birthday party.
Shut the fuck
Broken
up.
5th metatarsal.
Dude,
What does that even
Yeah, where's the
mean?
metatarsal?
Your pinky toe.
dude, that's
I thought
weak.
he that's kind of weak.
I've broken a toe
But-
at the Phoenix Ham.
But
At the Phoenix.
you can't walk.
I mean, you
And-
can if you're a man.
I mean,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Not
kidding.
if you're a little kid.
I'm just kidding, Jason. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jason. We're just talking shit over here.
Dude, I had to take that one.
Jason,
Come on.
I think, isn't too happy about breaking that foot either.
Yeah,
He's
hell
like,
nah,
he's like,
bro.
"Fucking my pussy feet."
Ah.
No, but so he had the know-how, but he didn't have the limbs, and so what I became were
A toe. It's a toe.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
he would direct me, and you're a jerk.
Dude, that's like you're saying it like it's in a
Oh
whole extremity. It's like, bro, it's a toe. He's fine.
Well, there's a lot of stairs.
Yes.
We gotta lift 55-pound bags of grain over our head, up and down ladders.
Fuck that.
It's a very active job. But he knew the science, and I was trusted enough to be his hands.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And so I was basically thrown in an incubator at that point, because at this point, this guy's been in the industry for a decade at least,
That's dope.
or longer.
Damn.
And he was already an winning brewer at the time.
Oh, so Mike Hess had already won awards?
Well, Jason had won a bunch of awards before he even got to Mike Hess. That's
For which
cool,
brewery?
Cool.
Oh, man, I really wish we told the story from
Dude,
my linear
we
line of
don't.
suspension.
We don't even need to be linear, bro. We're talking
We
about
can
you
jump.
right now.
We can jump back and forth. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
dude.
so we met at Rock Bottom downtown San Diego.
Where's Rock Bottom?
So there was a few of them throughout the country. I think at the time there was like 32 restaurants, breweries. And the cool thing about Rock Bottoms is they would make their own beer in-house.
Okay.
And there were some company recipes that I had to follow, but there's things that
They would just fuck around.
Well, locally, there's things that just taste different, like water. Water is such a big part of beer. And so you can make the same recipe in Colorado and make that same recipe in San Diego, and it will not have the same nuances.
I like the way
because of
bagels
the
and pizza
water.
taste different on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah.
And so we met there in 2009. I was getting into my second restaurant job, and they brought me on as a server. And what's cool was they gave you an hour class with the brewers. And so during that hour class, I met the head brewer there at the time, Johnny O, and Jason was his assistant.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Damn.
So then, okay, so you met him there.
Uh-huh.
He's the head brewer here.
Uh-huh.
He breaks his leg, his toe, and breaks his toe, and then you basically is he coaching you through these brews?
Absolutely.
He's there physically?
He's there physically.
Like on a chair? Like,
And
hey, what are you
sit-
doing? Don't do that.
Nah, not like that.
Like on crutches or something?
Yeah, no, we worked well together, so
Tight.
it was an easy partnership, and taught me everything I know. I think within a month a month or two, I became autonomous on the brew stand, and
Autonomous?
yeah.
What do you mean?
Like self-sufficient.
Oh, okay.
Like they can trust me and not have to watch me
After a month?
after like 2 months.
2 months,
and then
okay.
by then Jason was healed and was starting to shift into more of a supervisor kind of position.
Nice. Well, that's good that they weren't like, oh, you can't brew. All right, you're out.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
companies
And
do
then
that.
we started adding on other brewers, and so I was brewing with other people too. And
Damn.
And that's how you became the head guy.
eventually.
How long did it take from Jason breaks his leg, toe, you're the head brewer?
What was that, like 2017? So like 3 years.
Damn.
Damn. But you were just doing the head brewer job anyways?
What's up?
You were just doing the head brewer job anyways without being considered the head brewer?
Kind of.
So what constitutes being a head brewer? Are you sitting down and you're calculating the numbers? You're figuring out the beers?
Yeah. Depends on the location. Honestly, I've noticed that it depends on which brewery you work for and the size of it.
Wait, so you as the head brewer?
Because some places will have head brewers that don't make a drop of beer, but they direct it. And like,
Well, no, I'm asking, but
Oh,
specifically
okay.
what you're doing. Yeah, what does it mean for you?
oh yeah,
to be the
finally,
head brewer?
like being allowed to have considered opinions on recipes, direction of brewhouse operations, like what kind of beers should we make? Where you're actually involved in that creation process, and you have full control over that sugar water that comes through.
Mm-hmm. Do you? Because you do other stuff for them as well. Like you're like doing social media, right?
yeah.
You're doing like what else do you do for them?
Well, thanks to our wonderful partnership, produce cold brew for them. I help with social media and events. We got a fun April Fool's event coming up, so keep,
that's right.
keep your ears to the ground on that.
We're all going to show up and it's like, sykes, no event. Buy some beer, get out.
Yeah, exactly. I got you. Get a 6-pack, bye. Yeah. And you know what's cool about that company? They kind of let me help out where I want, and let me.
It's a family.
Share.
It's a family feel.
Oh yeah, big time. Sorry, I thought I silenced it earlier. Where was I?
You're saying they're like they give you a family feel.
Oh yeah, like dude, wild shit. Their kids used to come and visit the brewery all the time, and I met them in 2014, right? I've known these kids for almost 9 years.
Damn, so they're old now.
Dude, they're going to college.
Oh
like,
my god.
One of them, I'm like, is probably gonna be my boss in a couple years.
Fuck.
Yeah, like, dude, like we've been through a lot with this family, and they're awesome. Like, they took a chance on some weird kid that they never met before. Like
Dude,
I remember their interview process. That was hilarious.
Go ahead, tell us about
Oh
that.
man, so let me just say real quick.
You walked in.
Dude, 2012 to 2013, I had been told no by every brewery in San Diego.
Oh, so you were trying to get a brewer job.
Absolutely. Like this was my dream. Like after that 1 hour training session with Jason, and this is the only reason I keep Facebook, because they have the timeline posts that remind you of what you said.
Oh yeah, they do that.
And sometimes you cringe because you're like, who was that kid? But for this one, I remember I went home and I said, all I want to do is make beer with my life. In October of 2009.
Nice.
Wow.
And so that's a fun,
2009.
yeah. And it's so fun to like kind of look back on that. Like, dude, I did it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Cheers to that, man. Fuck yeah.
You.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Brought to you by Mike Hess.
Wow.
Mike Hess Brewing Company.
Wow.
That's amazing, dude.
I kind of derailed myself. I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of got derailed too because you kind of like, I thought you were still talking about something else, and then all of a sudden you like went back to like 2008, 2009 Facebook, and I was like, wait, what
Yeah,
happened
that's
there?
right. Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Because I had been told no by so many breweries, and
Yeah, it happens.
I was kind of defeated. So when Jason invited me in that early April to come interview, I had already stopped applying because I think that January I got the nicest no letter, and it was so like humiliating for me.
humiliating
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
for the
What did it say?
nicest
What did it
letter?
Dude, it was like, oh, you're so wonderful. You're like any team you end up on is gonna benefit. We can tell. You're like, I should look
You
for
should
that.
have taken a photo of it
Dude,
or something.
I
Why
do.
were you
I
humiliated,
do.
though?
Dude, like, I felt like I was doing something wrong. Like,
What?
How do you get told you're like? I felt like I was lied to. Like, I felt like I was such an idiot that I was lied to make me feel better about my journey. Like, oh, this guy really wants to make beer. Yeah, sure, buddy. And then by this point, I had been told no by at least 9 breweries: Bellis, Green Flash, Stone, Hillcrest Brewing Co., like Mission, Belching. Like, I've applied so many places, and nothing.
Yeah, but you get a million no's before you get one yes, yo.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
the one,
Look at him now.
well, dude. So I go into this interview for a bartender.
Okay.
Yeah,
To be a bartender.
dude. Yeah,
Mike Hess.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jason called me a couple weeks before. He's like, "Hey, we're hiring. Are you still interested in working in the beer industry?" And I kind of checked with myself at the time because I was making good money as a server for the Marriott. I was like, "Well, all right. I'm still a little passionate about it. Let me try it out part time." So I come into this interview thinking that I'm going to interview for a bartender. Let me tell you, nobody shows up to these interviews dressed nice. It's a very casual job. People show up in board shorts or flannels or what.
I don't know about that. That's fucking.
Some
Dude,
people show up
dude, have you
super
seen, have you
dressed
seen
for
the,
everything.
dude,
for any
let me tell you this. Any beer industry job, if it's in production or something like that, you're not wearing a 3-piece suit.
Well, you definitely not 3-piece suit, but like some flannel, maybe like some nice pants or something like that. Like something
I'll give you two
respectable.
I'll give you 2 guesses on what I wore.
I'd imagine probably a 3-piece suit.
Tuxedo.
Pretty close. I was wearing a 3-piece suit that I had freshly tailored for me.
Wow. Specifically for this job. Spend
No,
$1,000 for the job interview.
No, it was like a $600 suit, but
Jesus.
Still, that's a lot.
somebody told me to invest in myself, and I was like, all right, I'll try it out.
$600 suit is an investment in yourself.
I guess so. I don't
Dress
know.
for the job
Dude.
you want, not the one you have.
There you go, son.
Oh, dude, I would be dressed as Iron Man then. What the?
I mean,
For sure.
Why do I want to wear a suit?
Where's my Batman suit?
Dude, for
wow, wow.
nerding out. But
Anyways.
I show up in this interview in this suit, and they instantly were like, "You're way overdressed." And then I bring that up. I guess this is an East Coast thing, where it's like
East
the
Coast?
whole dress for the job you
success?
want. Yeah,
Okay.
dress for the job you want, not the job you're applying for.
I don't think it's.
No, it's
I
like a
don't think it's
common thing.
dictated, yeah,
I think
Coast.
now it is, but like, I hear a lot of people on the East Coast like live by that.
Did you grow up here in San Diego?
I did.
Oh, that's why.
Well, I mean, I
Okay.
heard it from East Coast people.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, dude, in the Bay Area where I'm from, bro, nah, son, it's like hustle.
Nice.
You want to dress for the job that you want.
Maybe it's a big city mentality.
I would say so.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
San Diego's where people go to fuck off. So,
It was definitely a lot
Yeah.
more chill, even like 10 years ago.
dude, shout out to anybody that's found success in San Diego. This is such an easy place to just like relax and do nothing.
I
Straight
mean, I
up.
think everybody in this room right now, I would fulfill that
Oh,
right there.
looks
I mean,
like
just
cheers
saying,
again.
Like, yo, cheers, boys. Like, yo,
Hey,
fuck
we're
it,
doing
hey,
it.
Motherfuckers.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Salud.
working hard, baby. Follow your dreams.
That's what I would do.
cabrones.
It's your time to shine.
Yep. Now's your time to shine. Let's go. Anyways.
So yeah, it was showtime for me because like I wanted this job real bad, and I made an impact off the bat because they're like nobody else is showing up.
This
to this job
motherfucker
like
really
this.
showed up in a fucking suit.
Dude, yeah. And they're like,
Hey,
so
they're
what's
going
the
to be talking about you.
dude? I know they
Yeah,
did.
Yeah.
And they were like, what's the deal with the suit? And I dropped them with that, like, hey, dress for the job you want, not the job you're applying for. And they're like, okay, so why are you wearing the suit? And I was like, I want to be the CEO of my own company one day. And then Mike was like, well, I'm a CEO of a company. And he was dressed so casual. And I was like, but you probably look really good in a suit. And then I look at his wife and I was like, does he look good in a suit? And she's like, he does.
There you
Oh,
go.
hey, that's good.
Dude, so right off the bat, we're having fun, laughing. Their tasting room manager at the time was interviewing with them. I don't think Jason was there because of bias, I think. So Linda and Mike Hess were there. And Mike Magruder, who was the tasting manager at the time, was there. And he starts off with simple questions. And I start using big sciencey answers. And then he realizes that I know a little more than what a bartender would learn.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. He realizes that I know a little more than what your average beer tender would know. And then, so the questions get a little more complex. And from there, they realize that I'm not the guy for a tasting room job. I got so nervous. And I was like, I shot myself in the foot. I'm overqualified. I know. But they ended the interview with, let's get you a proper interview for production next week.
No.
Shake their hands. They're like, thank you for your time. Also, don't wear that suit next time. So coming back.
Shows up, suit.
Well, I didn't wear that suit. I wore my other
Your other suit.
I wore my other 3-piece suit.
Oh my god.
I'm a little bit of a smart ass, but also I didn't wear that suit. He didn't say
fair.
don't wear a suit. He said don't wear that suit.
Yep.
Jokes
Technicalities.
on them, yeah, thinking I only had one suit.
There you
So
go.
I went from the charcoal Gara to my navy blue suit, and I show up to that interview, and the first thing Mike says is, "Didn't I tell you to not wear that suit or to wear a suit?" And I was like, "Well, you said don't wear that suit." So I wore this suit. So once again, we're starting off laughing. Like he was pretty entertained by it, and I nailed that interview. And
Nice.
it was a pretty hard interview, considering that I was gonna put stickers on stuff.
Damn.
And they-
Well,
they
it's a
need to-
start.
You need to show that you're worthy, bro.
Dude, they could have put me in a pit with another person and like a little dagger, and I would definitely try to come out on top.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
now
I
you're
would've
on
fu-
top? Not
Dude,
on
I
the
would've-
bottom anymore?
Dude, jokes.
Anyways, sorry. Anyways.
Power bottom.
Power bottom, baby.
Like jujitsu. You want to be on your back.
Whoa.
Those jujitsu memes are so funny. He's like, the guy's just on his back. Come down here, bro. I'm just gonna fucking fuck you up.
I mean, yeah, big
I
bags.
didn't want to
Big
talk
bags.
trash on jujitsu people.
No.
Fucking choke us out.
Yeah,
for
choke
real.
you super hard,
Like,
blow
oh,
your
you think
knees out and
jujitsu's a
shit.
joke? Nah, man.
Dude, this super sweet Brazilian guy walks by the shop by Slappy's every day, and he's just like, my friend, what's up? Like, says what's up every day that I work there. He says, stops in, talks to me for 5 minutes, and then he's like, yeah, man, I'm black belt jiu-jitsu. And I was like, what? And he's like, check it out. Turns his backpack around, black belt right there, shows me a photo of him with a black belt. And I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
Damn.
I'm like, you're a fucking destroyer,
Yeah.
dude.
Be friends with that
dude.
guy. Yeah,
Nicest dude ever. I'm his English teacher
Oh,
now.
I love this.
Now?
So he stops in and he's like, my friend. He'll start talking. I'm like, no, like this or like that. Or like that.
Nah, you
And
should
he's like, my friend, because
Say-
he's a fan of skateboarding, you know.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, yeah, nice
Dude,
guy.
what
Shout
happened
out
to
Kiko. Shout out
Dude,
Kiko.
you gotta start getting him to say G or something. Like, sup, my G.
What's up, my G?
I'm teaching him like see you later and shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
he's learning. He's pretty good, but he misses a lot. He's
Hey,
learning.
it happens. It happens.
yeah.
Good guy,
Dude,
Danny.
what's up, my G would be tight, though.
Dude, right?
What's up, my G? I'll
What's
teach
up,
him that
my
one. I'll
G?
teach him that one.
What's up, my
I'll bring
G?
him into the shop one of these days.
Be like, what's up, my G? You'd be like, oh, what's up, my G?
What'd you say his name was?
His nickname is Kiko.
Kiko.
I forgot his real name.
What was the name of the Japanese homie?
Toru.
Toru, who like,
Toru's
dude, his
the
Spanish,
man.
his Espanol is actually pretty good. Dude,
He knows phrases.
he fucking, well, yeah, like that's, but his accent was actually like he'd speak Japanese, and then his English, he has a super thick Japanese accent to his English, which he's like kind of learning, and then he would like, Danny be like, speak your Spanish, like, tell him, and then he would fucking actually pronounce it. Bro, he actually had like a good accent. I was like, oh shit. I was like, dude, that's tight.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, it's really cool. What is his name? Toru.
Toru. Toru. Yeah.
He's fucking cool.
Fuck yeah. Shout out Toru.
Toru's the homie.
Anyways, I think we derailed a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
That's a podcast.
So,
Fix and post.
nah, not even. We're just gonna let it roll. Nah, shout out to the homies though. That was tight. So you become the head brewer. When do you win your first award?
You know what? I think our team won an award like that March or April.
Right
Oh,
off the
wow.
bat.
Right off the bat, I was like, "Holy shit! I'm part of an award-winning team." Like, not only did I get into the brewing industry, I'm with a team that's winning the biggest award you can get in the industry.
Does that go a long way Does that go a long way in the beer world?
I think
to have
so.
the accolades.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of award-winning brewers get picked up in other countries because of that, where they brew for people open up craft beer scenes in Vietnam. Like,
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like people with a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it's not cheap to get into the brewing industry. It's really expensive to get started, but they're like, oh, but you're going to make so much money. Nah. Beer's expensive to make, and at the end of the day, it's hard to make money on it.
Damn,
Well, it tastes good, right? I mean, it's like everything else, though. You got to, like, separate yourself, right? Marketing, brand strategy,
Big
sales, stuff like that.
What does your brand stand for?
Well, so
The mission statements.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's more important these days than making good beer, because guess what? Being in
People-
San Diego,
Everybody makes good beer.
and if you don't, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Everybody will find out quick that you don't know anything about beer. Like, you can have the coolest brand and the greatest marketing team and get everybody in there for their first buy. You're going down in a year, which has happened.
If the beer is bad.
Oh yeah, you're not getting away with bad beer. So that's kind of good and bad, where the industry is awesome, like, because
They call it out.
well, that, and like everybody shares. Everybody. What did you say the other day? Where it's like high tides raise all boats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A rising tide raises all ships.
There you go. And it's very true in the beer industry, where it's crazy how much sharing we do with each other with information and process. Because at the end of the day, a recipe isn't beer. It's how you execute that recipe.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you give each coffee, it could be like 6 roasters in here, all have the same coffee. All of them are gonna taste different. All of them.
I'm a little woohooey. I feel like there's like spirit and energy in what people put out,
100.
and your passion shows up.
is.
That your passion shows up in what you do. You can follow the recipe to a T, but your passion and energy shows up in what you put out. So if you're a miserable person, you're probably making bad beer.
Well, dude, I mean.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's like I've said this so many times on the podcast before, but what is the difference between like why you will make the same meal that your mom made you, but when you make it, it doesn't taste the same. When your mom makes it, it's like, fuck, it's like, what's that missing ingredient? It's that love,
The
son.
love.
You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
That intense
You know what I'm
love.
saying? Yo. So when like
Yo.
you're, to your point, it's like when you're making that product, you're making your beer, right? When I'm roasting my coffee, like, like for me, for my coffee, it's definitely, you're getting me in that cup.
No wonder I like your coffee.
Damn,
You
that
like me
sounds
and
kind
your
of weird.
The best part of waking
What are you throwing in there, man?
It's
I mean,
Cajon
what-
in your cup. That's right, baby. You know what I'm saying?
What have I been drinking, man?
Dude,
Come on, be
Cajon in
real.
a cup. You know what I'm saying?
God, I don't want it anymore.
You love it. You can't.
You
get
want it
enough.
more now.
You get addicted.
Why are you blushing? I've never
you
seen.
get addicted to
I've never seen
Cajon
you
in
blush
your
before,
cup. You
Danny.
know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna exit this podcast now. Dude.
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude. Holy
No, but
Hey, this is the most shy I've seen you. What's going on?
damn,
This is
you're
wild.
blushing.
I'm blushing right
Yeah,
now, dude.
yo,
Oh my
you're turning red,
God.
homie.
Jesus Christ.
You got him
It's
excited.
hard to
Got him
tell, dude, because
excited.
I'm so brown. You
I know.
what
I was.
There's
I was gonna say that,
whoa.
but I was like, you can't like.
No, you totally can, dude.
It's kind of like brick almost. Not quite red. But
I am bricked up, yeah.
Wait,
Hey, so what were we talking about?
Yo,
Were we
but I
talking
was
about brewing?
love. We were talking about love in the cup. So. Okay.
Danny,
my
God.
Danny, stop that. That's illegal now,
I'm gonna
bro.
go cough right now. Over
Dude,
there.
you're crazy with the cough.
I'm sorry. I wish I didn't have it.
But yeah, no, I was saying is like that's missing ingredient is the love, and it's the passion and the energy and the positivity that goes into these things. So it makes a lot of sense what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I agree. It's just different, you know. Same, different.
Dude, things just taste different when people don't care, or maybe they do care, but they care about the wrong things. Like you can tell when a company's about profit and they don't care about anything but turning out their bottom line.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You can taste that shit. Like it shows up in their presence. And
Okay, but I have a question then.
what's up?
I mean, we were just down. Actually, I won't even say the city because if you know this part of the city, you'll know what we're talking about. Me and you went to this other coffee roaster, if you will, and I was like, "Hey, we should go over here." I was like, "I want you to try this coffee, and I want to see what you think." We go there, and we both tasted it, and it was kind of like flat, and it was just like there was nothing behind it.
It was soulless.
And like even like the dude behind the counter was like, honestly, not the best.
That was
not the best.
Okay.
Not
he's
being-
a-
I think
not
some of the
being
hard.
rude.
No. He wasn't rude, but I think some of the hardest jobs you can do is interact with people. But this guy made me feel really weird.
It was really bad customer service.
Yeah,
I'm big on the
to the point where it's
Dude,
like
you gotta be big on customer service, man.
big on the customer
You
service.
gotta have everything.
it just felt like hurry up and choose and get out.
Like he asked, we're like looking at the menu. He's like, "Do you guys know what you guys want?" No, not yet. And he kind of just like,
Yeah,
we were like sitting there for a minute. He kind of like rolled his eyes at us. I was
Yeah.
like, "Damn, son, like yo, chill."
my
You know,
first time
I
in
have
here.
I have a question. Like, what about this? Like, where's
Yeah,
these things?
dude,
He's like,
yeah.
"Oh, it's only
Well, and then
these side seven." I was like,
dude, the
"Okay."
way he responded
bro.
to you is like, "Why are you stupid?"
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I was like, "Damn, all right, bro, whatever." And then I asked him, I was like, "Oh, is that your roaster?" He's like, "Yeah, it's this." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. That's what I was pointing at it." And I was like, "Is that the?" Well, we don't roast on the weekends. I wasn't asking that. I was just asking, "Is that your
Jesus
roaster?"
Christ,
Dude,
man.
yeah, I was like,
Dude,
bro,
dude.
it was a trip.
Let me tell you this: they've got
It's a trip.
good marketing presence. Like the
Definitely
place is
good
very
marketing.
clean and pretty.
Yeah.
And here we are, two people curious about the brand and what they do, and they miss out on an opportunity to connect us and get us to the soul of that brand. Because I was excited to be there because they had a beautiful system in the back. Like I was like, oh man, they make coffee.
Yeah,
on this thing?
he got hyped. He was like, "These are like glycol things."
Yeah,
like,
they're glycol chilled conical vessels, which are really expensive when you use those in brewing.
yeah.
So I was like, oh wow, like we always connect the dots, right?
It's
Where
a
we're like,
glycol system, which is like it cools it down as it goes. So it's like it can do it in like real time. It's like
wow.
it's sick.
But
The,
it's
the way
so
the
fun.
tubes go around the silos, they have this like gel, like or not like well, just like a liquid, like an antifreeze, not an antifreeze, but like some sort of liquid that goes through it and it's pumping through it and it like cools it down super fast.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
the liquid itself can get below freezing without freezing.
How fast?
Oh, it sits in a bath at that temperature, and what it does is it, depending on the temperature setting of the vessel, it'll pump that fluid through to pull heat away.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
That's wild.
It's high. It's like high tech.
dude, it is. It's
High-tech
top,
shit.
It's top of the line equipment, and so to see, another company outside of beer making using it,
Yeah.
and I'm the only time I've seen it is in beer. I got real excited, and this guy kind of like.
Turned you off.
Dude, yeah, he killed my excitement. I was like, well, I was
bet you-
excited to be here.
I bet you the owner of that place would have been pissed at that guy.
Would he?
I've met him.
Oh, he's not even.
It's like it's not even like a coffee person. It's
Oh.
crazy. It's definitely to your
Oh.
point.
Well, somebody
It's
that
for
cares,
profit.
See, I didn't
somebody
even know
that
this.
cares would have been pissed.
Maybe.
But I guess he doesn't care.
Well, he cares about profit margins, maybe. I
And
don't know.
this is not to talk shit. I was like, it's literally just
It's what it
you.
was.
It's to the point of
I'm
this
not in coffee.
conversation.
I'm talking shit. I will never go back there,
No. Okay, fine. But like, but
It's like I'm definitely talking shit.
dude.
yeah,
no.
it's like no, I'm not. But I'm just saying, from to your point about the there's a difference between like a company like mine, where it's about the passion, the love, and everything we're doing here, or like homies like Gentile, or homies like Long Play Hi-Fi,
those are good people,
or like all those dudes like Justin, and like all these people. They're doing it for the love, and granted, they're making good product, and they're doing their damn thing. You can tell the difference between people who are just like, nah, this is a way, avenue to make the money and stuff. It's to Paul's point. That's what I was like getting at it. It's like that was a perfect example of something like that.
Well, 2-3 years from now, I wouldn't be surprised that place isn't around anymore.
They've been around for a hot minute, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say close to 5 years at least, because the pandemic. Or maybe they were right before the pandemic started, but like.
I feel like I'm in the dark. I didn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, we can talk about it offline. I don't want to like say that.
Oh, okay, go, for sure.
Yeah.
No names.
There's no names. There's no need for names.
Write it down on a paper.
I got you, Danny.
Dude, oh my god, yeah, show him the Instagram.
No, I'm
Don't say
I'm the Instagram guy.
Don't say the name.
I know.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I feel like Danny is the kind of person to read it out loud.
I know. That's why I was looking at Danny when I said it. I was like, don't say the name.
Let me see it.
16,000 followers.
Dude, don't say that.
bad.
It's gonna give it away.
660,000 followers.
Yeah. Don't say it.
Caffeine and green.
Wow.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Wow, that's fucking rude. God.
Hey, you know what? Hey, true
That's
story.
rude.
Somebody asked me today, what are the top 3 coffee places in North Park?
I mean, spit at me.
I'm not going to name the other 2, but you were on that list.
Oh wow, what order though?
In no particular order.
Yeah, I was gonna
Definitely
say, like,
not number 1.
3. He's like number 3, caffeine and green, but it's on the top 3 though.
Whoa, you know how much money I spend here?
I mean, I have an idea.
look at my card. I want to know how much I spend here.
Dude, I wish it actually kept the name of the people on there, because sometimes I'm like, and this is not to sound weird, the only reason I fucking want to see the names on it is because there's people who come into the shop, they know my name. They're like, "What's up, Kano?" And I'm like,
Hey, you don't know their name.
Like,
hey,
buddy.
What's up, bud? What's poppin' G? What's poppin' G? And it's like, shit. I was like, I should know their name by now. And it's like, dude, I try to learn so many people's names. I really do. I really, really try. But sometimes, even after I've heard your name a bunch of times, if I haven't seen you in a minute, I swear, like, I feel like names get replaced in my brain. It's like, boop, boop, and the other one goes out, and I'm like, shit.
Dude, this is totally relatable.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there's like a certain amount of names you're like able to remember, no? Or like people.
I'm pretty sure it's like, I've heard like stories
know
of people.
about
They say
that.
like 100.
No, there is.
You can remember like
there's
100.
Dude, back in the day, we used to remember people's phone numbers.
That's true. That is
I mean,
true.
I still remember the important people's numbers.
Yeah.
Important people.
What's my phone number?
But I think they're supposed to. You're not important.
Yeah,
I know.
like,
I know.
I know my mom's phone number. I know my dad's phone number. That's and Rahina's.
I know my dad's and my mom. That's it.
Who's that?
Yeah, I've never heard of her.
Oh wow.
Anyways, no. But there's like your mind can only take in like this many like casual friends remembering, and then this many close friends and some shit like that.
I associate it to kind of like personality types where you're a creative type. You have outlets for creativity. And I think because our minds are always thinking about the process, we kind of forget to remember people's names.
Wait, what? Say it again. Sorry, I blanked out.
You're so creative that you forget people's names.
Danny, I think that was a joke.
I mean, was it? Oh wow, crickets.
I didn't get it either.
Yeah, I was like,
thought you
I
were
didn't get it
serious.
either. Wow, was that a joke?
Wait,
Was it a joke?
no, I didn't make a joke. I thought you made a
I
joke.
was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, I'm super lost now.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were
When I said it to him, I was definitely joking.
What?
And I was like, "You're so creative that."
Wow. So none of us should do stand up. Got
We
it.
should all stop making jokes over here.
Yo, I'm just lost. I'm lost in your guys' lame ass jokes. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yo, you're just dragging us down with you, Danny.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah, it is
done.
on
I'm done.
Danny.
I'm done. I'm
Don't
gonna
at
take
me
my
right
shoes
now.
off, man. You got your shoes off?
Yeah, I've been taking my shoes
taking
off.
my fucking shoes off.
I
man.
said crisscross applesauce. I told you get comfortable.
I was
bro.
wondering what
You're
that
not even crisscross applesauce right now.
Not
You're lying to the
anymore.
people.
No, I'm not. Well,
This feels like I said crisscross applesauce.
I'm like, hella
totally
pumped
not
it
saying
up.
crisscross applesauce.
We're not
right
even in a
now.
podcast studio.
yeah, it is. It's the cafe. slash the podcast studio.
This is somebody's house.
This is we're,
I mean, it's a pretty cool house.
we're in your grandma's basement right now,
dude.
Fuck! Stop lying to the fans.
Oh
Damn,
my god! Yeah,
bro.
man, they know if you put love into this podcast.
Dude, stop it.
They can
Okay.
feel it.
Anyways, back to the point, guys.
Anyways,
So
Yeah.
when I actually when we started hanging out,
Mhm.
you showed me the brewery and stuff like that. But then shortly after the brewery, I might even have been like while I was there. I don't remember how it came up, but you basically told me that you were also a boxing coach.
dun, dun, dun.
So you're in
I wasn't expecting this.
what?
No.
Talking
This
about
is
coaching?
why I told you I didn't want to like talk just about your beer stuff. It's like
Yeah.
there's more to who you are.
Yeah.
And I want to like
No,
we got
and
the general gist.
I'm pretty private about it, and not for any real reason that just like get kind of uncomfortable with talking about myself.
What?
No,
There's a version of me that had a crazy ego.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like I get worried about talking about myself because I feel braggadocious.
You feel like Mike Tyson when he's making his comeback. Like, the ego's awakened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm scared of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can't let him out.
Well, actually, honestly, yeah, because like I don't want to be that guy again.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Nah.
Don't be that guy, man.
Yeah.
But
You're
you can still
you're
talk
not
about
that
yourself,
guy,
though.
but you're not that guy.
Thank you for
Because
inviting me to talk about myself.
yeah, I'm inviting you to talk about yourself because
Thank
I
you.
want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boxing has been an interest of mine for a really long time, and then I would say around 2018 it became a passion.
Oh, wow.
I was training 3 days nonstop. Like I really wanted to take a fight, like, and not to be the best in the
So
world.
you had aspirations to be a boxer?
Yeah, I wanted to be a pro boxer, and that doesn't mean like, there's levels to it.
Sure.
That doesn't mean I was gonna be, on Showtime, but like I wanted to get five in.
Maybe top rank.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like a small production
That's a huge production.
compared to like Showtime
HBO boxing
or
too.
HBO boxing.
Yeah,
like,
it's one of the biggest ones. It's 4 guys doing the biggest shows right now.
right.
I'm going to go take a piss.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you for
Finally,
letting me
he's
know.
gone.
Okay, so tell me about this. So 2018, you start getting into boxing.
So I had always been to boxing since I was like 13. Well, I can't say always, but since I was 13, I was really into it. And I would train here or there. We were broke, so like I would train for free at some places sometimes, and then it would drop off. But the great thing about being an adult is once you get your own money, you can invest in yourself with the things you're passionate about.
There you go.
So I started going to a gym in Lemon Grove. I started paying for myself to do that in 2012. And, I would go there consistently. And then I found another gym in North Park. Started going there consistently. And then around 2018, like, I was feeling good, like, cardio-wise and technique-wise. And at the time, I had met an amazing coach, amazing fighter, Ashley Smallwood. Big inspiration for me. I remember because her time as a coach, she would always promote her fights. And then I saw her fight videos, and I was like, holy fuck, I want to fuck up people like Ashley. And so that's when I really got into it. And so I started pushing, found another gym that would actually coach me to fight. Pandemic hit. At that time, I was already 33, and I knew that my clock was ticking for getting a fight. I stopped training because I didn't want to just train with anybody, and the COVID scare was real. And a lot of the guys I was training with didn't care, and I cared a little bit. Where it's like, well, I mean, at the time I was living with my sister, and so I didn't want to bring COVID home to my sister.
It is what it is, bro.
I'm easily distracted.
No, it's all good.
I didn't want to bring in COVID to the family, and so I stopped training. And then post-pandemic, health issues started showing up. Like I got vertigo for the first time. Vertigo.
You just got it.
Yeah. So I forgot there's different versions of it, but basically my ear crystals that sit on the follicles of your hair, sit in that fluid in your inner ear, dislodged from themselves. And that messed up my... God damn, Danny.
I'm trying to stay away from the mic.
Dude, I can hear you.
Dude, Danny, we
Dude,
can
it's
hear
so
you
bad.
So loud.
This is it, baby. This is it.
Sinuses.
Oh my God, I can't focus.
Damn,
What was I talking about?
Way to ruin it.
Oh, I ruined it now.
Yeah. So when I got vertigo, basically there's these little crystals that sit on hairs inside of fluid inside of your ear, and those electrical signals tell your brain where you're at. One of them dislodged, and when I woke up that day, my body was spinning. Like it felt like I was spinning, like rolling.
Damn.
Nonstop.
Damn, I walked back into a crazy part of the story.
And when I stood up, like, I was like, "What's going on? Oh, I got brain cancer. Something's wrong with my spine."
You just felt like sick.
I took too many shots to the head, dude. I was nauseous from spinning. And what's crazy was, my brain just thought I was moving like this, because little ear crystals were floating around, bumping into signals telling me that your body's moving this way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How did you find this out? You went to the doctor? They told you?
Oh, dude, yeah. Because as soon as I felt nauseous, like, all right, I need to go to the emergency room, figure out what's going on. And so, like, it was kind of interesting. There's like I think it's called the Epley maneuver, where you kind of massage your body in a certain pattern that gets the crystals to sit back to where they need.
Holy
What?
crap.
Yeah, it's you have to lay down a certain way for a certain amount of time, and then rotate a certain way for a certain amount of time, and then get up a certain way for a certain amount of time. And you do that a few times while the crystals rebind to where they need to.
What?
Yeah, it's wild.
What the fuck?
Dude, medical science is weird. Yeah, Epley maneuver. Look it up.
Epley maneuver?
Yeah, I think
Epley maneuver here. Let's put it up on the screen.
Epley maneuver. How do you spell Epley?
I think it's Eply.
Epley maneuver?
Epley. My bad.
Ley.
Epley
Maneuver. Okay.
Dude, benign paroxysmal positional vertigo.
Home Epley maneuver?
BPPV. That's what I had.
Benign. Okay, so it says Johns Hopkins University. It says the home Epley maneuver. It is a type of exercise that helps. Is a type of exercise that helps to treat the symptoms of benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. You can do this exercise at home. Inner ear canals. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
This is a real thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck? A head injury, problems after ear surgery. Wow.
So that you did that. The doctors made you do that?
Yeah. So when I went to the doctor to figure out what the heck was going on with me, they did a full inspection, and she had suggested the Epley maneuver, and she got to that real fast. Where it was like really cool to like understand like why doctors are.
I'm gonna read it. I want to read the maneuver.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So start by sitting on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Turn your head 45 degrees to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly lie back, keeping your head turned. Your shoulders should be on the pillow and your head should be reclined. Wait 30 seconds.
Yep.
Turn your head 90 degrees to the left without raising it. Your head will now be looking 45 degrees to the left. Wait another 30 seconds. Turn your head and body another 90 degrees to the left into the bed. Wait another 30 seconds. Sit up on the left side. That's for the left ear. There's an entire another process for to the right.
I gotta imagine it's the same thing but backwards.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It says what happens afterwards. They say most people say their symptoms go away
Most
right
people
away.
die. Oh my bad.
Dude, they go away right away. In some
Nah,
cases,
yeah,
it may take a few times for the
Yep.
productive to work. Some people may have mild symptoms for a couple weeks.
Yep.
But once the symptoms go away, there's no need to keep doing the maneuver.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Dude, there's so much cool shit to learn every single day.
Dude,
I
I
just
was
learned something.
dizzy
Bro.
and sick for 3 days straight.
That's disgusting.
I thought I was dying.
Really?
I thought I had a brain aneurysm or something from boxing.
I can't even.
A
imagine.
brain energy, bro. You would have been dead, my G.
I don't know how
Yo,
I don't know how
the
science
fuck?
works.
Yeah, what is
The
science?
fuck
all
is it?
all I know is that my eyes were doing this. Like,
Oh my
dude,
God.
my brother-in-law saw me and he's like, "Yo, your eyes are spiraling." I was like, "What? Really?"
It's like you're rolling.
Dude, and like he was worried. Like I was like falling over. Like I could not walk straight.
You didn't, and I'm sure you didn't eat.
No, God, no. Yeah.
Damn, I must have been so hungry.
You
Bro.
couldn't eat. You
Actually,
weren't, like,
I
laying
remember.
back,
I
like,
remember
putting it in
after
your
I
mouth?
felt better. We went and smashed a bunch of In-N-Out double doubles.
Oh
Nice.
fuck
A bunch.
yeah.
A bunch,
A bunch.
dude. Like, I felt like,
Plural.
dude. I mean, imagine not eating for like 3 days.
Oh
But
fuck that.
Everything you put in your body just blah. You're hungry when you.
You were
finally
throwing
feel-
up.
You probably
Oh,
lost
yeah.
a couple. You probably lost some
Dude,
weight
I lost
too,
some
though.
weight. Yeah, dude, my weight's always been interesting. I've always fluctuated like 45 pounds.
fluctuated.
Yeah,
that's not a fluctuation. My G. Like,
No, I mean not in days,
You're a
but
completely different
no,
person
I'm not
after
saying
that.
days. 45 pounds is not a fluctuation. That's like a fucking drastic
it is.
weight.
That's a journey.
It
Yeah.
is if it takes 8 months.
8 months to gain 45 pounds.
Yeah,
I mean that's a
I'm
slow growth.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
constantly gaining and dropping weight all the time. It depends on where I am at in my life and how serious I am with my training.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't even know if I have a walk around weight. Like,
Do you watch what you eat?
no.
Okay.
I watch it as it goes in my mouth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Ah,
Oh, you mean like seafood, like shrimp?
Seafood, I eat it.
Oh wow, that was good. Okay.
Anywho, yeah. So started off the pandemic with vertigo. Wasn't
Fuck.
training.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how stressed I was. A few months later.
What brought up the stress?
Life.
Just
Yeah,
life,
dude.
right?
Yeah, but I wasn't aware of it.
What do you mean?
Like my body was stressed, but in my brain I didn't feel stressed. If that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the stress was subconscious, maybe. Like I had anxiety and didn't realize it. And like maybe it was always there. I don't know, but like they said it was stress induced.
The Epley thing?
Yeah. What was it?
But I'm not gonna. It's parallax.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
The vertigo. The vertigo was stress induced.
That was stress induced.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
A few months later, your boy had his first panic attack.
Oh shit.
And let me tell you, when they say one of the symptoms is that you think you're dying, that is the primary symptom. You think you're dying.
For you.
You think you're dying. Your heart feels like it's racing. It's actually not racing. Your face goes numb. Like for me, my face went numb. Like I was really sensitive to sound and light. Like I was like, oh God, it's happening. I'm having a heart attack, or like my brain's jacked up again.
Are you a hypochondriac?
Nah, dude. Like I've never had like for a large part of my life, I was healthy. I felt like I was invincible most of my life. You know, especially as a kid, but like even as an adult, I was like, man, I'm
gonna live forever, homie.
dude. Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden, 33 rolls around, and then like all this stuff is happening to me. So maybe during that year I became a hypochondriac because of the COVID thing, and I was so afraid of everything. But first thing first, vertigo. A few months later, panic attack, and I lived in a panic attack state for a month while they were figuring out what was up with me.
Really?
Dude, my face and body was numb. Like after the first attack, I felt like I was dying. That went away. But I swear to God, from like October to November, until they got me on some anxiety medication. Like,
holy shit. And
yeah.
what was your thoughts throughout that whole month?
I thought I was having a heart attack.
For a month?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Like the sensations of the tightness over my chest, I have never felt before. I've never had heartburn or anything like that. So I was just like tight left chest, and I was like, my hand would constantly go numb. I was like, oh, here it is. I'm stroking out.
As you're saying it, I feel like you're like, I'm trying to feel it in my body. I'm like, oh fuck, is my hand going numb now or what?
Oh, jeez.
Like, holy shit.
Does anybody smell toast?
I smell toes.
Jesus.
Yeah, you got some stinky feet.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what it
gonna
is,
tell you,
homie.
bro.
Look, bro, you taking out your shoes, I'm taking out my
Yeah,
shoes.
my
man.
feet don't stink.
Get
though.
ready, bro. It is what it is.
My feet don't stink.
Look, bro, it is what it is, dude.
Bro, just saying.
So,
I'm just saying.
I think the stress distracted me at work, because then guess what happens next?
What happens?
I gave myself a concussion
You gave
yourself
yeah,
a
what does that
concussion.
mean?
at work.
On
I
purpose?
Was yes, on purpose. No, I was at
So
work.
what happened?
So you didn't give it to yourself,
I was in a
then?
hurry, dude. This is the worst year of my life. Actually, no, this is probably the worst last 3 years of my life medically. I stand up, bash the back of my head under a stainless steel pipe. I see black for a split second.
Oh, damn.
As I come back in, I'm catching myself falling to the ground. So like my body's going, and I catch myself like mid squat, and I'm like, and I get up and just keep going, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. Like my vision's blurry, and I just continue on my day. And the rest of the day, I'm just kind of like dazed, like almost like equilibrium
on autopilot.
Yeah, I was kind of on autopilot after that, where like I saw black, and like then I realized like it was hard to talk.
But
Damn.
wait,
And,
why
like-
did you just keep going? Why didn't you take a second? You're
Dude,
like, yo, I just fucking whacked my head.
This is me in a nutshell.
Damn, okay.
I get
Yeah.
so hyper focused on tasks that I forget that I'm a human being.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like stuff should be prioritized.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the ER like the next day, I think, And they're like, yeah, you're concussed. Luckily enough, there's no like brain bleeds or anything. But like they're like, if this happens again though, it could be permanent. So like, be careful.
Dude, you know that's super bad if you don't go to the doctor after you get a concussion. Like
Yeah.
you're like you could die in your sleep.
Yeah, no, I got lucky.
It's happened.
So
Hell yeah, it's
I
happened.
continued being distracted. So guess what happens in December?
What happens?
I gave myself another concussion.
Dude, come on.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
No.
Okay.
Well, I blame me because, you know, I'm breezing through my day. But this time I hit my head on the back of the brew house stairs coming up. And this time I didn't black out, but...
Did you fall going up the stairs and hit your head?
No, so the stairs don't connect to the ground. There's a gap under them. And so I was walking under them, and I just came up too fast and hit the back of my head. Same spot.
Jesus.
And, yeah. So 2 concussions.
Game over.
Definitely had to slow down.
For sure.
Then 6 months later,
Shut up, dude. Don't say what you're going to say.
I broke a rib.
Oh, never mind.
Doing what?
I thought it would be fun to try out Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's whack, dude. I hate
Yeah.
Muay Thai.
The guy I was working
that does
with was
Muay Thai,
kind-
I fucking hate him.
Dude,
Yeah.
the guy I was working with was kind of a dick. I'll never go to the gym again because, like, I was brand new to it. And this guy sweat me crazy hard. And, like, I landed on my arm on my rib and jacked my rib up.
Oh.
But
Wait.
I don't think it was fractured just yet.
Okay.
I had invited a bunch of homies to come out and do Muay Thai sparring with me. And I was in pain, but I was like, you know, I'm going to push through. Worst decision of my life because I caught a sick side kick right into my right rib. And that shit fractured right then and there. So I spent like 2 months in 2021 recovering from that. That was June of 2021. So this is already a year of just like fucked up medical shit
Yeah.
in my life. Then that August, I start getting weird side pain. It takes them until October to find out that my gallbladder needs to get removed.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So in October of late 2021, get my gallbladder removed. That takes about a month to recover. Finally get back to work for a week. 1 week, I finally get back to the brewery. And at this point, I'm going crazy because I just spent a month just like
Doing nothing.
doing nothing, recovering.
Mm-hmm.
I break my leg.
Oh, my
What?
God.
You broke your leg?
Broke
my
your
leg.
pinky?
Dude, no, I broke
pinky
my
toe?
fibula. I snapped my fibula.
Oh, my God, Paul.
Doing what?
There's a drip port under the mash tune to let condensate drip off. But because the mash tune, there's a lot of proteins in there with the condensate. And so a biofilm was on the floor. And I slipped on that.
Jesus.
And let me tell you, first I rolled my ankle. This was the longest fall in the history of falling. I slipped, tried to grab something to keep from falling, rolled my ankle, came back upright, almost grabbed something again. And then because my ankle was already rolled over, I landed and I felt it. And as soon as I felt it, I was like, go down. I fell down on the floor. And I knew because I couldn't feel anything down there that I had broke something.
Feel
Oh my
you
God.
Like-
feel shit when you break your leg.
Not initially. Thank God for what is it? Adrenaline.
I don't
Oh,
know,
yeah.
bro. I mean,
That
I
makes
felt
sense.
it. I felt my shit bad, bro.
Well,
Every
I
time
felt-
I've broken my leg, I've broken my leg like. I've broken both my legs, and I've had like fucked up ACLs and MCLs and shit. You know, dude, you feel that shit move immediately.
It hurt, but not as much as when the adrenaline wore off. Because I knew it broke. I knew because like I felt the percussion of my bone snapping through my body.
Oh, my gosh.
Like I felt it in my gut. I'm like, well, that's broken.
Yeah, it makes a loud like a.
Oh,
the
dude,
loudest
I
snap.
felt it in my ear. Like
No, you hear it. You hear it straight up in your head louder
Yeah.
than you can hear it. Like I've heard people break their like my friend Hodge broke his shit. You know Kurt Hodge?
I know Kurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I filmed Hodge fucking break his arm in the first Animal Style, and dude, you could hear it filming.
Oh,
Even with the sound off, I could still hear it in my head forever.
Damn.
But it sounded like 2 bricks getting slapped together. But inside, like every time like I've broken an ankle or broken a bone, you can hear that.
yeah, you can
like
hear it.
so loud, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And it's like excruciating.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Super nar.
I've never broken anything like that.
So
Dude, be
Oh, yeah, I
thankful.
mean, I twisted the fuck out of my knee, but it didn't break.
Dude, but see, that hurts too, though.
Fuck yeah, it hurt.
actually, I missed an injury. Between the panic attack and the rib breaking, I tore my calf.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
remember
sucks,
dude,
bro.
I remember that too. But yeah, man. And so my last injury.
So you had to get calf surgery then if you tore it.
What's up?
Did you get calf
No,
surgery?
there's grades to it. It was a low grade, but it hurt and like I was limping for a while.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Fuck that.
My body just like full like check engine light came on.
So
in
all
my-
this
at
led
33.
to you being a coach?
No, why did I even talk about this?
Yeah, I don't know why you started talking about injuries, but like I wanted to get back to you being a boxing coach.
Oh wait, no. So I was talking about wanting to fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're talking about
okay,
fighting
okay,
first.
okay.
Yeah. And so this prevented me from fighting.
Yeah.
So my body's kind of done with fighting, and that broke my heart.
Yeah.
Finding out from doctors that like you can't compete, like don't do that, like you're getting old, your body's falling apart, stop. And so I had to figure out something to stay involved with the game. So in April of 22, I think it was. Yeah, because I'm on my.
So about a year.
Yeah,
it's
about
coming
a
up
year
on a
now.
year.
Yeah, I'm about a year into my coaching thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I feel like I'm messing up on the time frame, but the last 3 years weren't real, right? So, what is time?
Last 3 years.
They were
Oh
they
yeah,
were a
dude.
blur
Post pandemic.
since- yeah.
I think we can all agree the last 3 years.
Yeah, we call it PP over here, man.
Dude, I don't even know, bro. I would say it's been the realest 3 years of my life because I literally pivoted like
Your
super
entire
hard.
life.
Entire life.
Just constant moving.
Well, not even. It's like Caffeine and Green started in 2020.
Uh-huh.
Fucking whole life happened.
Dude, yeah, that was one side of the pandemic. Like I noticed, like some
I'm gonna
people
take this last beer.
thrived, and like I was over here falling apart.
Dude, I definitely thrived, I think.
Yeah.
Damn, Danny, you're just
I'm taking the last
so
Just
many
so everybody knows,
noises.
Danny's taking the last beer.
No,
and
there's
he's
not
being
even that. It's
super
not even
loud.
the last beer. There's 2 more right there. Just we'll drink those. They're
Which
just
ones?
IPAs. What for? Don't
Are you
worry
talking
about
about in the fridge?
No, amigo. Obviously, you don't know anything.
Brought to you by Mike Hess Brewing.
Wow.
Yes, Mike Hess Brewing, North Park, San Diego. Come visit our other locations.
How do you say that in Spanish? You don't know.
What?
Tú no.
No sé?
No sé. Tú no sé. That's what I
No
said.
sabes, pendejo.
Oh, no sa. Ah!
Just trying to learn Spanish. Trying to take me out on
Nah,
Spanish.
you
like,
tried
yeah,
to tell
yeah,
me
yeah.
the other day though. You're like, yeah, you're saying ya tú sabes. Like they're like, no, Mexicans don't say that. That's Puerto Ricans.
It
And I
is
was
Puerto
like,
Ricans.
Ya
But
tú
then you
sabes?
just said no,
Tú no sabes.
Tú no sabes.
Yeah.
Es mexicano.
That's the
o-
proper
o
way of
Puerto
saying
Rican.
it. That's the proper way of saying
No.
it. Ya tú sabes is not a real fucking, like, it's, people say it. It's not the proper way of saying it.
But it's fun. And why is it not proper? Is it not proper in Mexican
It's
Espanol?
just
Or
not,
is it
no,
like
no, it's
in
not
Puerto
proper at
Rican?
all. It's not proper at all.
Bad money.
Bad Bunny says it, yeah.
Yeah, ya tú sabes. Tú no sabes.
Oh my God.
In Espanol, I would say, if you know, now you know.
Actually, those two phrases don't even mean the same thing.
Tú no sabes.
Because ya
means
tú
if you don't
sabes
know.
means you know.
Yeah, and then
tú no sabes means you don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Y so, ya tú sabes o no tú
Oh,
sabes.
No, man.
Ah, tú no sabes, no mames, güey.
Oh my God.
Un cerveza. por
Un
favor.
cerveza.
Okay,
Hey, real
okay.
quick, I'll talk about what pisses me off when people speak in Spanish, or the words that one of the words that pisses me off that people say. People say tamale.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate
It's
that
fucking
shit.
tamal.
It's a the fucking it's un tamal.
Mm-hmm.
Un tamal.
Let me
Yeah.
get a tamal.
Yeah.
Don't fucking hit me
Whoa,
with that.
is
Let
it
me
tamal?
have
Yeah.
I not told you about this?
No, I've never heard
Singular
this.
of tamales is
Dude, it's
Bro.
tamales.
It's-
Like people are like, oh, let me
so
get a
that's
tamale.
it's a pot of tamales, but it's a
Yeah.
tamal.
Tamales.
It's tamales.
Tamal. One tamal. Motherfuckers really be out there like, let me get a tamale. Like, I'm about to slap the shit out of you right now.
You don't even know what
Swear
you're
to God.
asking for.
Yeah, you're like, what are you talking about right now, dude? All right.
That's made up.
Anyways,
Un
that was my rant of the day. Don't fucking
I really appreciate that.
don't ask me for a
Wow.
fucking tamale, homie, because I'm about to. I'll slap you. For
Is
that.
it-
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause-
okay.
It's
dude, like-
annoying, bro. Because I hear it so much.
Danny.
You know what I mean?
Is it the tamale man or the tamal man?
Tamal man.
What about the tamales, man?
El tamalero. I'll say like
Hey.
that.
Okay.
Oh man, I spilled beer on my shirt.
Better be on
Brought
your
you by
shirt.
Mike Hess.
Not on the fucking, not on my green ass plush seats.
Actually, I love these seats,
Thank you. What the fuck? Yo, don't do that.
bro.
This fool's fixing to get a bitch
Anyways.
slap. Yo,
Hit him.
anyways.
Dude.
Anyways,
I'll wrap
so
it. So, anywho, through all my injuries, I had to slow down. I started coaching by accident. So one day I found myself in a local gym here in North Park, and during my time there, I was working out, and I started holding mitts for a friend, and the owner saw that, came over, was like, "Oh, hey, you're pretty good," but. So the owner was friends with the friend I was with. So I was like, "Oh, you're just being nice, like, 'cause that's your friend. You're being nice to me," which I appreciate. You know, I appreciate friendly people.
yeah.
But I didn't think anything of it.
Sure.
Took my number. All of a sudden, 2 months later, this guy messages me. It's like, "Hey, I'm hiring now. You want to come in for an interview?" I was like, "What?"
You're like, for what?
For no, I knew for what, and I was like, "Hey, I don't have like fitness certifications or anything. Like, I wanted to be upfront, like who I was. Like, I didn't want him to think that like I'm pretending to be a trainer, you know." And he's like, no, don't worry about that. Like, I just want to make sure, like, you know, you can hold mitts and whatnot. So I come in, like, me and Mike connect, real awesome guy, and I
We're
hold
talking
mitts
about
for
box fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know if I could drop.
Shout out
names.
Boxfit
Are you
North
not?
Park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
shout him out.
Shout out BoxFit SD, Mike Reeder, my boy. Took a shot. Dude, my life has been Mike's taking chances on me.
Mike's
Mike's.
taking their
People
turns
named
on
Mike.
you?
Mike
Yeah.
Hess took a chance on me, and Mike Reeder took a chance on me.
The homies. Mike.
Nice.
Anytime you meet a Mike.
Dude,
Mike's are solid guys.
Solid.
For you.
dude,
fucking
for real,
guys,
like, yeah,
man.
Mike's are definitely, you know.
Michael Jordan.
Dude, there we go. There we go. What is
I'm
it
just
about?
kidding,
What
I'm
do you
just
mean?
kidding, I'm
He's
just
about-
kidding.
Michael Jackson.
Yo.
Questionable, but made some of the best music in the history of music.
Michael
PYT.
Phelps.
Michael Phelps
I mean,
smokes weed.
Yep.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
the most decorated Olympian ever.
Straight up.
Dude, Michael.
Hell,
dude.
Michael Kors.
Oh, damn. What other Michaels are out there? Michael Irving. Yo,
Yeah,
Dallas
no-
Cowboys.
I don't even know.
Yo,
Hey,
Dallas
you know which
Cowboys.
Michael keeps killing it though?
Mike Vick. Yo.
Michael Myers.
Ooh.
Oh.
Damn, Michael Myers.
I didn't see
Mike
the new
Myers.
Mike
Austin
Myers.
Powers.
Yes.
Myers.
Mike,
Mike
damn, there's
Myers.
some good mics.
movie. Shout out Shrek.
Dude,
Oh my
there
gosh.
is some good mics out there.
Did you just shout out Shrek?
Mike Myers, yeah.
Is there any other mics?
Anyway,
Anyway, there's three
I
mics right
I
here.
digress. I really appreciate these little segues.
Sorry, go ahead.
So
No,
part of-
this
it's
is a
all
lot
part
of
of
fun.
the fun, man.
This is probably the most fun podcast I've ever been on.
There we go. Cheers to
He's
that.
like, I only been on one podcast. So
Hey, can I
there.
actually
Yeah.
no? Can I actually shout out another podcast?
No,
Oh, okay.
but anyway.
Well, can I?
was
Real quick, hell no.
Can I-
Moving on.
Can I at least talk shit on the owner of the podcast?
I was just you can actually you can shout them out.
Shut it up.
But I was
Nah.
just about to what I was gonna say.
Antonio Sanchez, you're a bitch.
No, wait,
No.
wait.
There's beef?
I
Nah,
want to say,
that's my boy. Nah, I'm fucking with him.
Wait. I wanted to say, I was like, he's just so cryptic with his things. He's like, yeah, top 3 coffee shops in North Park, but like, no distinguishable.
He's like, you were
order.
in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shout them out or nothing, but like,
Dude.
whatever.
He's like, you were in there.
Dude, like,
O sea,
dude, I'm weird about fucking sharing my personal life. I don't want people to know where I frequent, so they can run into me.
Sure. Anyways.
Paul does not come to Caffeine and Green in the mornings,
No,
guys.
ever.
Alright? Just
I don't
so
come
you
to
guys know.
Caffeine and Green 3 times a day to have 4 coffees.
Just to talk shit to
doesn't.
Cano.
I mean, he doesn't, but you do. But you're just a piece of shit. So it's
For real.
Wow, this would go
No,
straight for
hey.
a piece of shit, huh?
Yep. I mean, some of the best coffee comes from shit.
What?
Oh, I thought there was mushrooms.
No. Oh, that too.
Oh.
That's too.
Cow shit.
The
no?
Kopi Luwak coffee is what he's
Yeah,
talking
the
about.
I don't even know what the fuck
cat-
that is,
the
man.
It's like
cat poop.
It's a cat. It's
The
like
cat
a
poop coffee.
lemur cat. They eat it, but their body doesn't digest the seed. So they eat the fruit. They eat like the mucilage and all the parchment and whatever comes off, or like whatever they can eat, and then it goes into their stomach, and then
Danny looks so confused.
it
I
gets
don't like
broken
where
down.
this is going.
Well,
it
you
gets
roast
broken
it.
down. Well, no, it gets broken down, and then the seed, which is what coffee is the seed, and it comes down, and then it goes through their system, like because they're basically stomach enzymes can't break it down, so they shit out the seed in perfect condition. Yeah.
Continue.
And then it dries, and then people fucking
Well, it's how they-
roast it.
So that processes the fruit for them.
So there's motherfuckers. You tell me.
There's cats.
There's motherfuckers.
There's some
Cats.
cats.
They're cats.
Let me say what I'm gonna say.
They're Danny, they're cats.
Let me say what I'm gonna
say. They're cats.
There is motherfuckers around here in
Motherfucking
town,
cats.
probably around San Diego somewhere,
Mhm.
where they're following their cats around with a
No.
little baggie
No, bro.
until they shit.
No, it's
then-
specifically.
Is it in Africa?
Sumatra?
Oh,
it's in Sumatra.
oh
Yeah,
shit,
it's
I didn't realize that.
Indonesia.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So it definitely is a delicacy, but now people have discovered this because what used to happen in the wild
Oh no.
was that they would.
those poor cats?
Well, they've they'll catch the cats, put them in cages, and then just feed them coffee all day.
Oh,
And then so they can get the coffee out, because the thing about the Kopi Luwak coffee is that people will charge, bro, like $600 sometimes for a cup, sometimes for a bag.
A cup.
Oh,
for
bro.
real?
Oh, dude, if you ever watch, you ever seen 2 Chainz show Most Expensive Shit?
Most expensive as shit.
Yeah. He drinks the Kopi Luwak coffee with Nyjah. Got one of those
With
beers.
Nyjah.
Yeah, with Nyjah Houston. And he's like, yeah, it tastes like whatever. Just like, dude, honestly,
They're all
it
like, it's
doesn't-
cat shit.
it's basically cat digested coffee that's roasted. But the thing is like, once you roast it,
Glorifying
all the stuff gets out. All like whatever other bullshit, it gets out.
Have you tried it?
No. I
Would you?
haven't. If
If I gave you a cup right now.
if you gave
Yo,
me a
this
cup,
is cat
yeah.
shit right here.
Yeah, I would try it. Why not?
You think it's amazing?
No. Everybody I've talked to who's had it, it's like, no, it's not good. It's just like, it just tastes like coffee. It's just like a hype thing. Yeah.
Overhyped.
Dude, I think it's like $100 at the like one of the Starbucks. Starbucks does it, but they do it at their high end spot. They have like these high end.
I didn't know there was high-end Starbucks.
Dude, it's one in
Oh,
Seattle.
yeah.
There's one in
There's
New York. There's one in like other major cities
There's
around
actually
the
one in
world.
Palm Springs.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
The
I
they're
forgot
called
what it's
like
called. They
yeah.
got like a star on it or something.
it's like
right?
a Starbucks.
Where's my phone?
like high-end shit? High-end
Yeah,
coffee?
it's they do like pour overs and they do like other stuff.
Yeah, they have
like
one in Palm Springs.
What is...
hold on.
okay, damn.
high end store.
I've gotten affogato there.
Starbucks. It's called Reserve.
There
we
you go. Yeah, they have.
Yeah. No, dude,
There's
I don't-
one in.
No, the Reserves is Seattle, Chicago, New York. Empire State Building. Yeah. And then, let's see. They have...
Dude, Starbucks Reserve Bar, Palm Springs.
Really?
Yeah.
Visit. Locations. Empire State, Seattle, Shanghai, Milan, New York, Tokyo, Chicago. Find a location. Are you sure Palm Springs?
Dude, here, share.
Oregon and El Cajon.
Share.
Which Instagram do I send it
It's
to?
featuring Reserve.
Either one.
It's not... No, this is whack. This is like...
Here, I just sent it to your Caffeine and Green
IG.
IG.
The IG.
The IG.
Follow caffeine underscore.
Oh,
and
Mike Hess
underscore
reposted
green.
our video.
Of course,
Telling
they
you,
did. They love
bro.
us.
They know what's up.
This
Who runs
thing.
that page?
That is Alexis Tia.
Nah, bro, that's just a regular Starbucks, my G.
What? Why is it called Reserve Bar?
It says right here, just the one you sent me is just a regular Starbucks.
Dude, but they serve like
They
avocados
serve,
and all that.
Reserve. So the Reserve
Uh-huh.
is like a fat ass location. That's what I'm saying. They only do them like there's only like 5 or 6 of them, but they serve the coffee from Reserve.
I see.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not the actual
They have-
full-on blown location.
Yeah, no.
Interesting.
It's not the full. So like,
Okay.
look at this. Look at this real quick.
Well, I thought it was special till now.
Nah, my
Here,
G.
let's put it up on the screen
No,
real
my
quick.
G. Yeah, we'll put it up on the screen right here. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Okay, right here. So yeah, it says Empire State Building, Chicago.
There's one in the Empire State Building.
Yeah,
Oh, this is so funny. So because you tagged Mike Hess in this podcast,
yeah.
check this out.
They're hating on Danny.
Nah. There's this podcast called Beers of a Feather. These guys these guys have a YouTube show and asked us about being on it. Well, you, a brewer. So thanks. So I guess I'm getting it on another show after this.
You're
There we
welcome.
go. You're welcome.
Hey, the first time I was on, like I got hit up by like 5 other podcasts.
Did you really?
Yeah, but I didn't do it.
Bro, that's so crazy. I've only been on like 2 podcasts, and one of the other podcasts that I was on, the homie who did it, he was on the first podcast with me. So it was like, and I've been doing this for 5 years, so it was like, it's only maybe like one every like 2.5, 3 years that I've been doing it. But okay, so Seattle, Shanghai, Milan, New York, Tokyo, Chicago, and then Empire State Building. Bro,
Which one are we going to?
I really want to go to Seattle or New York.
Let's go.
I'd rather go to.
Actually, let's go to Shanghai.
What are the other ones? Yeah, I already been to both of those.
Dang.
Let's go
Alright,
somewhere
Let's
else.
go to
yeah.
or Milan. Let's go to Milan.
Well, not to the Starbucks, but
Ooh,
Is it
dude.
Milan or Milano?
it's gotta be
Bro,
Milan.
I got asked today to go to Colombia.
The
Oh,
gang,
let's go.
The gang goes
Yo,
to Colombia.
Yo, fucking, you got your
Milano.
Colombian Connect,
I know.
Janka.
But
Did he come in?
Like, it's not. It wouldn't be like for a coffee thing or nothing like that. It would be like just like a homie trip. But I was like, how many days? It's like 7 days. Like I can't swing 7 days in Colombia right now.
Fuck.
That's just not a thing.
I might go to
How
Colombia.
much money do
I
want to
go to
raise?
Colombia, dude. It's 3 hours from Miami. Go to Miami, see Regina.
Is
and
it
then
really?
just fuck-
Through
yeah,
flight?
bro, and then just go fucking Miami to Colombia.
I
Bro,
don't know if I'll go to
vamos.
Miami, but I'll
Bro,
definitely
no,
go
you
to
have to go to
Colombia.
Miami anyways. That's where the layover
You
is.
fly out of it? How, is always or what?
Most of the time. That's what Ray was talking about today. Ray was like, yo, you fly. He's like, I have a layover in Miami. Because he's like, yo, I'm going to go to Colombia in May.
So one of your friends has a layover in Miami, and all of a sudden, all the flights have a layover.
All the
in
other
Miami
homies are going to Miami too. All of them.
on the same flight.
Yeah. They're flying.
So that's
out of
one flight,
Miami.
motherfucker.
It's 3 people.
One flight.
3 people, 1 flight. They're all meeting in Miami and they're going to go to fucking Colombia.
Oh, it's coming from different places.
Yeah.
On a private plane.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Bro, it's either that or
Private?
Houston. But it's like, I'd rather go to Miami
Houston.
and then just
Yeah.
For sure.
go to
For
Miami, go
sure.
to
For
Colombia.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's
Houston.
time to get fucking South American with this bitch. Let's go.
Dude,
Let's
can we get that on
Yeah,
a shirt?
bro. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Get South American in
Let's
this
get South
bitch.
American, baby. Yeah.
I want to meet the other Americans because, like, yo, I was hella funny. I was talking to my homegirl.
The original
Claire.
Americans.
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, yeah.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. I mean,
Did you know that
definitely,
this was called Alta California before? Because like it's
Dude,
like
everybody knows that.
I didn't know that.
yeah. I've never heard of that.
Because it's
Wow.
Baja California, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Down.
down, and then this used to be Alta California.
Arriba, California.
high-
Oh my god.
Yeah, but when the
Tamo
U.S. took
arriba,
over,
tamo
it's just California.
That's right, because we fucking America, baby.
Because we fucking America.
Dude, how
Fuck
you
yeah!
just need an eagle
Coming
screech,
again to
right?
make the motherfucking day, yeah.
I don't even know how to make an eagle screech.
Dude,
but
wait,
yeah.
hold on. Keep talking amongst yourselves. Real quick. Hold on,
You're
hold
gonna
on.
He's gonna look up an eagle screech
he's-
right now.
dude,
Can we get in trouble for doing this?
an eagle screech?
An eagle
No,
screech?
not an eagle screech.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna do something way sicker than an eagle screech.
Oh, dude,
you
no.
gonna play the
Getting
Team
hey,
America
let me just
theme
tell you
song?
this.
What?
As
Dude,
a-
Eagles
as-
are not
as a
even that tight.
brand,
Can we be something else?
As a brand,
Can we
as
be
a
something
people, you know, the coolest thing you could possibly do is get a C&D,
a C&D.
What's a C&D?
a cease and desist.
Oh,
that mean?
So by using someone else's shit, their lawyer's gonna hit you up and like stop that.
oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah! There we go. Fuck yeah!
Dude, I mean that's
Oh
pretty
my
much
God.
the hardest.
They're
shit
gonna
ever.
take
Dude.
the video down or
Yeah.
the podcast
Yeah,
down
it's
for
gonna get
for those
flagged.
10 seconds. Right
Dude,
there.
but that's the thing. You could be like, guess what happened to us? Paramount Pictures said, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Actually, this correlates to the beer industry.
I mean,
You wouldn't
why?
believe how much IP theft there is these days.
In terms of what?
Dude, like MF Doom?
Yeah.
MF Doom's likeness is stolen by so many breweries and to be sold for their branding on their beers.
What do you mean?
Jesus.
They don't have permission from...
I mean, I know, I get what you mean,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
how are they using him?
They're pitting his fucking
His
MF
face
Doom
on it.
mask on
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
cans.
That's it.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah, a
that's
lot of
it?
people steal shit like that. Yeah.
Is that like a big thing for a lot of brewers?
I think some breweries are really focused on that, but
Oh, okay.
I don't agree with it.
Seem like you don't give a fuck.
Dude, I know. I don't have an idea.
Oh, word. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
I had no
gonna,
idea.
I'm
I
gonna
had no
steal your
idea.
brand and just pit it all over whatever I want and see how you feel about it.
I mean,
But I'm not gonna give you a single cent either.
I would just sue you because I have the trademark. So
No,
it'd be
you
fine.
can't just sue me. You have to tell me to stop first.
Nah, I'm gonna sue you.
Nah, it's
I would
called.
just sue you.
You have to cease and desist
You
first.
do have to stop first.
I'm gonna just sue you.
Straight for the
suit.
suit.
I'm just gonna go straight for suing. I don't even care. What are
Like,
you gonna
America,
do?
baby. I'm suing you.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're gonna look. They're gonna look at it
Fuck
like,
yeah.
did you do your due diligence and tell them to stop?
He's like, there you go. Dude, but see,
You're
that's
like,
the thing
fuck
is like,
your due diligence.
bro, I mean, if you're going to be that bold to do that anyways, like, honestly, if it was something as like small as mine, I would definitely just go over there and be like, I'd fucking just go stand out front and wait for them.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I
Hey,
like this.
Like real talk.
that's
I like
real
this.
shit.
That's real
That's
shit.
real
I'd be like,
shit,
oh, you're
homie.
gonna do that? Okay. You're not gonna talk? Oh, okay. And I would just go out and wait where they're at, bro. Like straight up, not to be intimidating or be violent, but just like, hey, bro, you ducking?
Let me get an explanation.
Yeah, like what's popping? So you're gonna give me half this money that you get from this, right? Like, that's how it's gonna get done. I'm sorry. Like,
Sure.
I mean, real talk.
Sure.
That's
I
just
love it.
what is gonna happen. And now, if it was MF Doom and all these people are doing that, yeah, then they're gonna like. That's just
Rest in
shit
peace,
on
MF
them.
Doom.
Yeah, R.I.P. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I have a huge Nipsey Hussle mural thing right here, so I was like, is that a likeness thing?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Like-
well, people
so
walk
here's
in
the
here
thing.
because of that,
Here's-
bro. So you
yeah.
owe Nipsey.
I mean, it's a piece of art that's an ode to them. I'm using it like
Yeah, it's a node. It's a node.
it's an
Yeah.
ode. It's not. I'm using it to like. I'm
Yeah.
not putting it on my shirts. I'm not doing that. It's like
Yeah.
no, this is part of the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I get what you're saying
Yeah.
too. I get both sides.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Mhm.
I think it's fucked if you're gonna use it on a can to sell it.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
not putting
for sure.
I'm not putting Nipsey's face on a bag of coffee
Yeah,
and being
exactly.
like, buy this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. And you're just like so blatant. Like
Yeah.
you'd think like somebody who likes MF Doom is probably gonna buy that, and
Mhm.
or somebody who's related to him. You know, he was Ice Cube's cousin.
Yeah, if it was an official
Right? No, wait.
collaboration,
Well, I
that was
didn't know
Deltron.
that.
That was Deltron. Sorry, I apologize. That was,
I was like,
that was
damn.
incorrect. Deltron 3030 is
if
is
it's
Ice
an
Cube's
official
cousin.
collaboration, sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Bob
Usually
Marley
it's
just
never
did
involved.
official.
Get them involved.
But Bob Marley just did, or the Bob Marley Foundation just did one
Primitive?
with Primitive. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
But Primitive, I'm sure they do everything they do is legit because it's such a big company.
Well, dude, they do Rick and Morty. They do fucking what's the other big ones? Rick and Morty. They did Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball, fucking hell.
Dude, how does Primitive? Okay, how does? Oh, sorry,
got
we're
money,
totally,
bro.
like, never mind. Sorry, we're
Yeah,
totally
now we're
drifting
talking
off.
about-
No, no,
oh,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
we're
no, no,
spiraling.
I know.
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay, so.
Get 3 beers in the dudes, and this is what
Yeah,
happens.
no,
Well,
right,
no, it's not
right.
even that. It's the fact that we all hang out a lot anyways.
That's true.
So
Yeah, we're always
it's-
just talking
yeah, this-
shit.
yeah.
we're literally just talking shit.
what are we talking about?
We're talking about you being a fucking brewer, bro. I knew this was gonna happen. When Danny was like, "I'm coming to the podcast," and I was like,
Actually, hold up.
Wow, what a bitch! You hear him? Man? He's
Nah,
like, ah, fuck.
no, it
this
just
fucking
it
guy.
just means I know what type of conversations it's gonna be.
It's more
and
entertaining, man.
it's
Mom,
definitely
Dad,
entertaining.
stop! You're tearing us apart.
Dude. Okay, so
We were talking about me getting into coaching, though.
yeah, we were talking about
we
getting
were in that
into
part of it, but you
Yeah.
explained it pretty good.
Did
Pretty
I?
well.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind
How did I
of.
get into coaching, Danny?
Bro,
Well,
listen,
wait.
people can go back and listen to the podcast.
Wow.
Oh, you were gonna be a
everybody
fighter,
re-
and then
re-
your whole life fell apart medically.
Nah,
And then
this
yeah,
is wrong.
No,
That sounds pretty right.
that sounds about right.
I don't know.
Your
Yeah,
life
no,
fell
that sounds
apart
about right.
medically. The homie called Mike, the other Mike.
Yeah, so you started holding
Called,
pads.
you were holding pads.
and
He
then
goes,
you
"Hey,
stopped
good
there.
job, bud." And then you were like, "Oh,
Gee,
okay,
thanks,
he's just being
mister.
nice, man." And then he called you. He was like, "Hey, man, come in." And then you were like, "Hey, man, just so you know, I'm not who you think I am."
Hey man,
And
this
then
is,
you like, and then
This
you
is
got
way.
the job. I think that's where we left off,
Nah.
right there.
that's exactly where we
You
left
got it
off.
all mixed up.
I mean, I'm giving you
I
the,
mean,
It's
the
pretty
quick
close.
quick
Pretty
version.
Hey,
Give you the
to
quick
give you credit.
version.
Give you credit. You got the points, but the order was mixed up.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You got it.
So
You got
anywho,
the
I got
gist.
hired as a coach at a boxing gym called BoxFit San Diego here in
That was
North
like
Park.
a 15-minute derailment right there.
Dude,
It was a good time. Though.
this is the kind of stuff that happens in Ohio that causes like those crazy fires.
Ohio.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't hear about that? You didn't hear
Where are
about,
we going
you
now?
didn't hear about
with
that
this?
train crash in Ohio?
Whoa. Zinger.
We're not talking about this.
Okay.
You're talking to people who don't know anything about what's going on in the real world. I do know what you're talking about, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, not enough.
I don't.
Real world.
It's called East Palestine in Ohio. There was like a huge train derailment. and, like,
Danny,
all
just
this
so you know
chemicals,
that
like,
East
spilled out.
Palestine isn't in the
So-
Middle East. It's
so you
actually
don't-
Ohio.
it's in the U.S.
Okay, so you guys want to just keep getting off topic then? You guys
No,
wanna
no,
just
no.
keep
He
talking about
wanted
Ohio.
No, he was trying to make a joke. And just right over there. There you go.
Right over our heads.
Yeah.
Right there you go.
Anyways, East Palestine,
Yeah. So.
U.S., Ohio.
So you become. Why did you want to start becoming a U.S. Team USA boxing coach?
So my colleague over at BoxFit came to me, and it wasn't like disrespect or anything. It was a real question, which I really appreciate. He said, "Why are you doing this?" and I had a blank in my brain, and I looked at him and said, "Holy fuck, I don't know why I'm coaching, because everything I've done I lean into and I make it a part of my life. Brewing was an accident, but I didn't just keep it there. I started apprenticing. I bought every single Master Brewers Association of America book you possibly can. I was networking with the well-known brewers in San Diego, and not even as collaborations, just mentors, and sharing their knowledge with me. And so when it came to boxing, I was just doing it, and that threw me off. And so he told me about the Team U.S.A. certification program, and that's when I started my journey into becoming a Team U.S.A. certified boxing coach. And I'm right now a level three coach out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, really? There's only 4?
Yeah, there's
Wow.
only 4. But I think the 4 is reserved for people that actually work with the Olympians. So as I said, I'm certified to coach you from grassroots levels up to a national tournament level.
That's just popping.
Yeah, which is pre-Olympic trials. And then,
how do you get to that level then to get to that 4?
I think it takes a couple of years, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, because
you have to keep recertifying and stuff like that?
Yeah, so my certification's up in another year and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're trying.
Oh,
like
real hard.
You're grinding at this.
Real hard.
That's dope, bro.
Dude, I'm studying fight films. I'm studying physiology and like how different body shapes move differently. And
Dude, Roberto Duran.
Legend.
Love him.
Fucking legend,
baby.
Love him. I love how when he sucked and then he just got better.
Yeah.
It was like super
Got
good,
legend
got
status.
shitty, and then
One
got
of the
better
greatest.
You want to hear a hot take?
What's up?
What is that?
His legacy couldn't happen these days with the fans we have.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, dude, yeah. They would have, the second he lost, nobody would have paid attention to him.
But see, they kind of didn't give a fuck about him once he would talk about it in that show, The Four Kings. He said that once he lost, he said that people were like, he went back to Panama and they were like, what the fuck? I bet my house on you.
Yeah, because he quit. Because he was like, no more. No more. He said no mas.
He said no mas, and that was super famous.
Yeah, instead of just continuing to fight until he lost.
Until
he
he
was
banged
just like,
out. No
fuck
mas.
that, I'm over it.
No mames.
That's why they hated him, not because he lost. You know? I mean, it was because he lost, but it was because of the way that he lost. You know.
Dude, that fool was so raw. Did you see that? Four Kings?
No.
Yeah,
Danny was telling me about it. Yeah, no, that's on the list.
Dude, he's real.
It's good.
He's real, bro. He would talk about it. He's like, I'm with these 2 hookers and I'm fucking doing some blow.
Dude, yeah.
And then I go and I fucking bang on this fool.
Dude, that
and
guy
I fucking knock him out.
Dude, that guy was raw.
Dude, I totally forgot about that part.
There's nothing I appreciate more than people being human.
But dude, I mean,
Dude, if
boxers
you're
are
into
wild people. Dude, boxers are wild people.
Some are pretty homey.
Some of them.
They're like,
maybe now.
Yeah.
But back then,
Nowadays, your image is way more important than like.
Back then, it was like you fucking bang out, bro. You're living that fast life.
Oh, dude.
I just seen an interview with Mike Tyson where it's like this like lady's talking to him and he's like, "You're talking out of place," and then she's like, "What is something?" Blah, blah, and he goes, "I usually don't even do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them," and the lady's like, and he's like, "So you should shut up unless you're gonna." You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, oh shit! I mean, he said
that sounds
he
like
said fornicate.
Dude, that
he
sounds like
said
pre-jail, Mike.
I think I don't know what part of
Fornicate
his
is
career
such
was.
a gross word.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
such a
But
gross word.
I mean, he said some way more off-colored shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
But
I mean,
that was when I was like, damn, dude, straight up to
he-
in front of the cameras. You know what I mean?
So
Wow.
I don't know if you've ever seen him mention this, but he loves Muhammad Ali.
yes,
But he relates to Roberto Duran.
I
better.
have heard him say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
He's like, I looked up to Muhammad, but I couldn't relate to Muhammad.
Exactly.
I related to Roberto Duran.
I mean, they're 2 people that came up fucking rough that made it.
Bro, it was so sick in the Four Kings thing. Is that where they were talking about Sugar Ray Leonard? What are the other 2 guys?
Marvin Hagler.
Dude, Leonard in 82.
Amazing.
The man.
Tommy Hearns,
and then Roberto Duran.
and Roberto Duran.
Yes.
So they go through all 4 of them, and then they go to when you finish the episode, like they're the however many episodes it was, and they're like the next generation was fucking like Tyson. It's like you have all these like legends, Marvin Hagler and like Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler,
Tommy Hearns.
Sorry. But then, and these guys were like respectable, and they like, you got Sugar Ray Leonard, who's kind of like corny,
But he was making
but could
millions.
still bang out. Yeah, he could still bang out.
Oh,
He
yeah.
could like get behind it. There's always like one pretty boy. Sugar Ray Leonard was that boy.
It's like Ryan
Stacey-
Garcia. The Ryan Garcia fight right now with Tank and Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Teddy Atlas, shout out to the Fight with Teddy Atlas podcast. He compares it to Sugar Ray Leonard versus
Tommy Hearns,
not Tommy Hearns,
Marvin Hagler.
Marvin Hagler.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, I feel like
they do
Tank's
have
gonna
du-
fucking knock him out, bro.
I
feel
want
like Tank's gonna
Ryan
beat
to
his
win.
ass.
I want Ryan to win.
I mean, he's Mexican. Of course, I want that, but I feel like
I'll
Tank's
take the
gonna whoop
neutral
his
stance
ass.
in this one.
Neutral
What?
stance.
Yeah,
You really?
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I'm
Come
a
on,
real
man.
boxing.
You're the
fan.
coach. What are you talking about?
They'll tell
Bruh.
us in the ring, bro.
Oh wow.
They will tell us in
Okay.
the ring. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
buddy.
speculate all you want.
Hey, going back to you being able to coach like for the Olympics and stuff.
Mhm.
Have you heard about like how? I mean, first of all, before I even say this, boxing as a whole fucking sport is fucking super corrupt.
Dude,
But
that's not where I thought you were
That's
going
where
with
I was
that.
going with
Oh,
it.
Shit.
it's super corrupt. But have you heard about how corrupt like a lot of the fights are in the Olympics?
Oh, that's just in general, bro.
No, that's what I'm. That's why I
Yeah,
said
in
that
the
before.
Olympics. Yeah.
But in the Olympics, like I've seen fights where like the dude knocks the other guy down, and the coach or the ref doesn't even count. The ref just goes, "Get up, get up, get up," and then like for the rest of the fight, the dude keeps knocking the guy down, and the ref just keeps going, "Get up, get up, get up," and then at the end of the
Wow.
fight, guess who gets the win?
The other boy.
That fool that was getting knocked down.
Wow.
Straight up.
Hmm.
It's like hella corrupt in the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Fighting is such a corrupt sport in general, bro.
Yeah.
MMA is dirty too.
I'm
though.
gonna get Team USA's back on this, where they do a lot of personality filtering these days.
What does that
What
have
do
to
you
do
mean?
with anything, though?
Like one layer is disc assessment. They basically want to make sure you're not a sociopath when you.
Disc assessment?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
There's different personality types. There's primarily 4 personality types, and nobody's just one.
Mm-hmm.
But across that, you have different personality types. But they do background checks now and make sure basically you're not going to send some kid into a fight and just make him fight until he's got nothing to give.
But what that? But I don't think that's has to really do with what he's talking.
I'm talking more about like the coach, not the coaches, the judges.
Oh.
and
like the money
that-
that you
yeah,
can be made,
yeah,
how
yeah.
corrupt it is.
Ah.
which
Yeah,
first of
yeah.
all, you don't even make money in the Olympics.
Nah,
you know
you
what I'm
don't.
saying?
Well, the athlete doesn't.
Exactly.
But you're going for glory. But how much money is the Olympics grossing? So much
Hella
fucking money.
They don't make
but
no
bro,
money.
at the same time, the it's supposed to be the amateurs for the Olympics.
Weren't they
Bro.
talking about removing boxing from?
I don't know about
Wrestling.
that.
They're talking
but
about removing wrestling.
That's so stupid because wrestling's fucking dope.
It's like one of the things that started. the
Yeah,
Olympics.
Greco-Roman
Yeah.
wrestling. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
But they're talking about like Team USA. Our basketball team is all pros. Draymond
Oh, yeah,
Green,
yeah,
Steph
yeah,
Curry,
yeah, yeah.
fucking LeBron James,
Michael
fucking
Jordan.
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Like pick
Yeah.
the fuck Team USA
Yeah.
is pros, bro.
But in boxing, usually you don't like it. It's considered like taking a step back. You know what I mean? Like Andy Ruiz was supposed to go and represent the Mexico, the Mexican team,
Yeah,
but
that's
they're
a-
like, nah,
that's a
dude,
tough
you're already
choice
pro.
to make.
Like, yeah.
That's a tough choice to make because, like you
Mhm.
said, you make no money,
Mhm.
and I kind of feel like that's where the problem with boxing went, and it could be because of corruption or direction of Olympic boxing. But at some point, glory had no value.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah. Why go to the Olympics to get a gold medal when you can stay at home and get your shit beat in for $1 million?
But you're saying glory has no value?
No, he said at one point it didn't have a value.
But and at what point would you say that happened? Because like Olympics back in the day when it was started by the what is it? Not the Greeks. Is it the? Who
I have
started
no
the
idea.
fucking
Sorry,
Olympics? The
Olympic
Romans?
boxing.
Oh, Olympic boxing.
Olympic
okay. I was gonna
boxing.
be like, bro,
Sorry.
the whole thing.
No,
is,
not the
all-
whole
The
thing.
whole thing is glory.
Sorry.
Like,
Excuse my words. What I meant was Olympic boxing was looked down upon compared to pro boxing, because at some point glory wasn't worth as much.
but why? Why would they be hating on it when there's so many amateur fighters
I
who
wouldn't
are
say
out
it's-
there fighting?
I wouldn't say it's hating. It's just that most amateur fighters have the aspirations of making money off the sport versus glory.
Again, I guess I just asked the question is like, bro, but that doesn't make sense because when you're taking all your amateur fights, you're not making no money. You're fighting out there because you love to fucking bang, bro. You want to fucking bang on that fool. Like when I had my fight,
Mhm.
that thing rings. I'm not making any money on that.
No.
I'm taking a beating from this fool because I wanted to beat his ass. He wanted to beat my ass. Why are we doing this? To have that hand raised, baby.
Yeah.
Just so you can
Yeah.
have that hand raised.
And you're the minority in this. Like, I feel like, so if you found combat sports earlier, do you see yourself in a career in it?
Dude, I've been in combat sports since I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
But did I take it as like there was somewhere going with it? Like there was somewhere to go with this? Like, nah. I didn't even think about it more than like, dude, I just wanted to be a ninja.
Nice.
Like for real.
Dude,
it's like
cool
what
way
it
to
was.
think about it.
Dude, same.
I just wanted to be a fucking ninja.
Dude.
Like case in point, dude, I was a fucking ninja for Halloween for like 2 or 3 years. All the martial artists, like, bro, I loved kicking shit. I loved punching. I loved
same.
fighting. You know,
Same.
I love fighting in general.
Oh man.
And then when like I stopped for a little bit, there was only a small window in my life where I didn't really like train, sorta.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like,
But never at any point where you're like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. You just wanted to.
I just wanted to be
Have
able to
that fun.
fight.
Professionally.
Yeah, I just wanted to be able to fight. Like that was the thing, because I fought in the streets too.
Interesting.
And it wasn't good. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but it also made me who I am today. So it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But
For me, when I found boxing, I was like, man, I wish I found this sooner because this is something I would have liked to do with my life.
Me too.
Like, I would have loved to have been in the Olympics and like just be a part of Team USA.
that'd been tight.
Dude, like losing on the Olympic stage would have been a great thing for me.
Why do you go straight to losing though? What have it?
Well,
been
that's
like,
the bottom end, though. What I'm saying is I'd be happy with nothing.
Being on the team.
Yeah.
But fuck
Of
that.
course
Why
I
not
want
just be
glory.
like, I
no,
want to win.
dude, no, I want glory. Absolutely, I want glory.
Yeah.
But if I didn't, I'd still be happy. I'd still feel fulfilled.
Sure. Yeah. Not everybody has the mentality of like win or nothing, you know.
If you ain't first or last, Ricky Bobby. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
And I don't feel, any feelings towards the guys that are like, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make money.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve that.
There ain't nothing wrong with
Sure.
that.
No, absolutely
There ain't
not.
nothing wrong with that.
Dude,
Boxers can't get paid enough.
Dude.
MMA fighters can't get paid enough.
Dude, I've seen some.
Boxers get paid quite a bit.
I've seen.
Not all of them.
I've seen some people on undercards where the pay gap is ridiculous. Like I've seen a guy take $600 and his opponent take $3,000, and the guy that took 600 wins. I'm just like, how does that happen?
Because, dude, I've seen my homies get knocked out for maybe like $5,000.
That's a good amount of money.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna train all this time.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay some of your trainers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to pay them back.
Oh,
yeah.
travel, travel.
So travel. Okay, so you're getting $5,000. Okay, travel. Say you're going to the middle of the United States on like a reservation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say it's South Dakota. Just picking a state. A South Dakota where they have other fights, say for a fucking pro level promotion. You lose that fight, you're guaranteed is $3,000.
Okay.
You win the fight, no guaranteed of a bonus. We're talking MMA right here.
Mm-hmm.
Say maybe you get $5,000.
Okay.
Give what $1,000 to your coach.
Mm-hmm.
That's being like
low
end, maybe
that's generous.
Generous, okay. 10%, maybe with $500.
Mm-hmm.
But all the time and all the hours they put in. How long is your camp? 8 weeks. Maybe this is your coach full time.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's your striking coach. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So $500 to $1,000 for your coach. Then you paid for your coach probably paid for him to get out there. So maybe you give him an extra money, or you pay for his flight. So that's another $300 plus the flight that you put on your credit card probably, and then you're going to pay that off. So it's like, let's just say another $1,000 plus hotel.
Yeah, because the checks aren't cut until after the event.
Until after the event.
Yeah.
So you don't know if you're going to get if you don't know if you're going to get that $3,000 or that $5,000.
Yeah.
But you're guaranteed $3,000. So if you're guaranteed $3,000, based on the numbers right now, that's already $2,000 down. So that's $1,000. So maybe you're going in, you're training for all this time for maybe $1,000 to possibly get your ass beat.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, I mean, you're going to get your ass beat, but you possibly win. And then maybe you get fucking blown out. Like maybe you break an orbital. Maybe you fucking break your leg. Maybe you fucking break your arm. Medical bills. Bro, that $3,000, it's basically a wash.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing for fighting. And that's today in 2023. Ain't nobody making more money than that. So it's like, and I say all of this because of that comment or that statement. I don't mean a comment, but like a statement of glory is not like, what was it? The glory. What did you say? It was.
Oh, glory doesn't have as much as value as the paycheck.
The value glory doesn't. I mean, like, dude, I don't know if that's actually true, bro, because nobody's making money until you get to that pro level, until
you have a big name.
A big name. I mean, Cage Warriors, my homie,
or a big fight. Until you have a big fight.
Well, or you're gonna fight somebody of a caliber. Like, hey, this is your first fight as a pro, but guess what? You're gonna fight Conor McGregor because there's a fallout. Like, bro, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
but not everybody gets that day.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's also like, okay, to that point, Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. Bro, that fight grossed $100 million just for Conor.
Supposedly that was like their guarantees, $100 million each. And
That fight wasn't sanctioned though.
What?
No, it was. No, it was.
It
That was, dude,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was.
a
That
pro
was his 50
fight.
and 0. That was his 50 and 0.
Oh shit.
Because he was 49-0, and then that was his 50 and 0. Yeah.
Dude, he did clock Mayweather. Big props to Conor
McGregor
McGregor.
was more competitive than people expected, and also what I just watched a podcast on this. There was supposed to have a rematch because he was more competitive than people thought, and they didn't have the rematch because they didn't actually create as much revenue as they thought. Like they made hella money guaranteed, but what the numbers were for like the promoters, what they made, they like lost money on it. So when they wanted a rematch, the promoters were like, nah,
it's not happening.
Nah, you guys are good. Take your $100 million. Yeah.
Take your $100 million and dip
Get
the fuck out, bro.
of here.
Yeah. I mean, it was good though. The press
So
tour
I was
for
hyped.
it.
Oh no, it was one of the biggest
super
fights ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was
That's so funny.
supposedly.
I never took it serious.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, it was a real fight.
Well, because at the time, Mayweather was just like doing exhibition bouts.
But dude, it's just
I never
so
looked
rad.
into it, and I was like, oh, he's fighting an MMA guy. Yeah, that's another exhibition bout.
No, that was a
Dude,
real one. That was a real
I
one.
definitely think though, it was so I didn't understand it at the time, but now that I've trained with you, Paul, like to really understand the difference between being a striking fighter. I mean I say that with like a grain of salt because boxing is technically you're a striker,
Right.
hands down, right? But it's only hands. And I've been a kicker my whole life: karate, taekwondo, Muay Thai, pretty much hands
Soccer.
and feet all the time. Boom, boom, boom. Never just straight hands. And now boxing with you, it's been such an eye-opening experience that there's so much art to it. Now I'd really like to watch that fight back to see, because Conor had to only use his hands. And you've seen it when you see me spar.
Oh, yeah.
Like I will go from a boxing stance, and then if I'm getting tired or if I I start reverting to like I'll stand it up and then my hands
You get
aren't
that
in a
tall
boxing.
posture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not boxing.
Your legs come together. You get a little, but
Like-
it's like, it's where you're happy.
Well, it's
You
what
want
I
that
know.
option of using the, yeah, exactly.
It's the neurological pathways that my body's designed.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in a fight, this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're not just only using your hands.
It's so funny because I've seen you catch yourself mid-knee. You're like, oh, wait.
When I almost kicked Jesse,
Dude, yeah.
I was unloading on Jesse and I was like, da, 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 da. Oh shit. Oh shit. I was like,
yeah.
oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude,
he didn't land it.
But
like,
dude, I threw it.
Yeah.
It tough.
Oh, you
And
threw
as
it.
soon as, dude, and it was, remember what we were talking about earlier when you guys were like doing, I don't know, which, like you guys were showing each other like
moves, yeah.
moves, if you will. You told him about ducking as opposed to like rolling and slipping or or slip and roll or whatever. I was like, damn, that's such a dangerous move. Just
Right,
ducking.
because all you can imagine is that
in
knee
Muay
flying
Thai,
up, right?
dude, they tell you do not fucking duck, because if you duck, and they see you ducking, boom, knee to the face, bro. So in boxing, it's like retraining that mind. It's like you have to know, like where your brain's at.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a knee in your face,
dude. With Paul, maybe over the last year,
Uh-huh.
the time I've been training with him, it's been really hard to like, dude. I have footage of us boxing. Like the first time we sparred,
Oh, dude.
it was fully a Muay Thai fighter versus a boxer.
Dude, yeah, you could
Like,
see it.
You could, dude. Paul's legs are all spread out. He's like low. He's getting it, and I'm literally just stalking him. But I'm like stalking him like a Muay Thai fighter. Like, bro, not spread out, not using my hand, like using my hands, but not
Yeah.
not like a
How you
boxer.
should,
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, I was so reserved that fight. I was actually scared of you. I was like, I've never fought this guy before. I don't know what he's capable of. Like, he's an experienced Muay Thai fighter. Like, maybe he has really good hands compared to a boxer. So I was like, I was
The
real
hands were
defensive and
definitely not
slow
as
move,
good.
dude. Yeah, but
I
I didn't
still
know.
caught
I didn't
you.
know that. I know.
I still caught
Oh,
you,
dude,
but
we
I
had
was
some
like-
good exchanges. That was
Yeah,
a lot
we
of
did.
fun.
Dude, then we both mopped up Shay right behind you.
Oh,
Right
poor
behind-
Shay.
Bro, I almost knocked him out on accident though, because he
Yeah.
kept leaving his hand out, and I was like, bro, don't do that.
And he was kind of pressure heavy too. So, not to stroke you off too much, but you're really good on your back foot.
Struck me.
Well, you're really good on your back foot. So this guy stepping back with the rear hand, money.
Uh-huh.
And Shay's kind of a pressure fighter, and he's in there digging, which is awesome. I love it when people are in there digging and
Shay.
fucking eating shots.
Yeah.
But he would walk into this guy's rear hand.
No, dude, it wasn't even that. It was the fucking lead hook. He would throw.
Oh, you're talking about the shot you caught him with?
The 3 shots that almost dropped him. Like, he fucking kept throwing the jab, but then he would pull the jab out, and then he would just leave it there, and then he didn't bring it back.
Got it.
And I just had the hook, and I literally just go boom.
Oh, because he would leave his hand out.
He would just leave his hand out. There's
right
nothing
open.
there. There's nothing protecting his face. I literally would just go overhand hook, boom,
Yeah.
and then he'd boosh, and it hit him, and then he'd throw the same punch, and it's boom, I hit him a second time, and then dude, for a third time in a row, he threw it, and I literally, he stepped in, threw the punch, I just fucking slipped to the side, boom, hit him a third time, same exact punch, he dropped. He was like, done. And then we were at the bar later, we were drinking, and he was like, dude, you almost knocked me out. He's like, I was getting spinning. I was like, dude, you just left your hand out, bro. Like, you gotta, like, you can't just leave your fucking hand out. It was crazy.
Yeah, he should have just took a second to like reassess.
To adjust. Yeah, just adjust. Like, okay, I'm like, if I'm gonna throw it, bring it back quick, like a snap, not a fucking boom, and then boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
He
one
had-
quick boom and then done.
He had good cardio too.
No, his
going into
cardio
it,
was superb.
but he gassed himself. Like, he was working hard and fast.
Yeah.
But
So
he was
it's
like
like-
you though. But he said the same thing when we were at the bar later that night. He was like, he was spazzy because he was nervous.
Yeah,
getting in the
he was
ring.
excited. Yeah.
Well, and then I have video of you and him going.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was
Can we watch
tight
that
too.
later?
I mean, if I'd have to find it for sure, but I know I
man.
have it.
Dude, I didn't know you
Yeah.
recorded that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
yeah.
Oh man.
That was fun to watch Shay get in there because Shay had like I've seen Shay go from like not boxing
Dude.
to like fully being a boxer.
Dude, watching him box you, I felt like he was super reserved against me. And I don't know what it was. Because, like, against you, he was just letting those hands fly. Against me, like, he was taking shots.
He was ready.
Yeah.
Well, because dude, I think Shay was excited because we'd be talking shit to each other. Up to that
Oh,
point. Yeah.
Is that pre-fight promotional?
just
Just
like-
talking shit like, I'm going to piece you. No,
Well, because he's like, I don't want you to get like offended, but like, can we spar before the podcast? Because we did the podcast afterwards.
that's right. And then you hit me up, you're like, hey, can we come through?
Yeah, can we come through and
remember
spar
this.
for like an hour?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, go ahead before classes start. So he was like, amping. What?
Can you pass me a beer? Brought to you by Mike Hess.
Wow.
Hey, Kana, what are you drinking?
I don't know this fucking beer. I don't know. I think it's a Into the Sunset Blood Orange IPA by I think it's Mike Hess of San Diego, right down the street on 30th.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her.
Her?
Yeah.
It's Mike Hess.
I know. It's a joke. All right.
Wow, that was a really bad joke. God damn it. I'm gonna not drink any more beer. I'm gonna be honest, but we can't drink that tequila.
Oh, no. Oh, man. If I have tequila, Danny and I are sparring
Yo
later.
tengo tequila, amigos. Sí.
You know
I'll
what?
give-
The
I'll
girl
give you
that
a
I was
handicap.
supposed to
I'll,
go out with
tie up my
is
right
not
hand.
hitting me back, so
You really going to say that on air?
The girl.
she's not gonna watch this.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So it's like-
listen. It's a listen to this.
She's not gonna listen to this.
But you don't know that.
Hey,
What
Danny.
if we promote it and she sees it on your story? She's like, "Oh my God, Danny's on a fucking podcast."
Oh yeah, she's gonna watch it for fucking
You don't know.
2 hours in.
It is 2 hours in. See, I already told you, like, yo, this is gonna be a long podcast because I know we're just
Dude,
talking
I know.
shit.
We're like over here making. I'm over here trying to make plans after. Like, I
Why are
don't
you
know,
making
Paul.
plans, Paul?
I know.
Wait,
Less-
so who's this
lesson
girl?
learned.
Can we talk about the girl?
Yeah.
Can we know?
What's
No?
his
Should
name?
we
What's his name?
No,
Damn.
I don't really
Tim?
want to talk about it because that was gonna be the first time we hung out. Really,
Oh, is this a hinge date?
it's not a hinge. I don't use apps, bro. I mean,
Oh,
she's-
Danny's got it like
Oh,
that. Yo,
no.
what's wrong with that
Oh my
seat?
God.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. Let me pull out my
No.
pen and paper. Teach me
She
something.
was a bartender.
She's a bartender.
Yeah, she just got fired though or something. I really hope she doesn't listen to this now.
¿Cómo
dude.
se
I'm
llama?
not. I'm not saying
¿Cómo
nothing. I'm
se
not
llama?
saying
¿Cómo se
nothing.
llama?
That's it. We were supposed to hang out, and if she doesn't hit me back, then I'm just gonna get drunk with you fools.
Whatever. Tragos de tequila, amigos. Let's go.
Tragos de amargólico.
Oh, you
Tragos de
you don't
tequila.
sound sad enough.
A los
Come on.
mexicanos.
Drop a
Tragos de
couple levels.
tequila.
I need
A
to
los
be. I'll
mexicanos.
go hang out with her, and then if it goes wrong, then I'll really be sad.
El fumo todos los días.
Tragos de
That was
tequila.
Dude, we're gonna have to get real
Dude, I
Mexican
feel
up in
sorry for
here.
your listeners. This is-
Why?
They're like,
This
why
is
is
the
that? Why are we
conversation
still
you signed
listening
up
to
for.
this shit? Fuck.
Because it's tight. There's fucking. It's a good
I
time.
second that. Cheers, buddy.
It's a good time. I mean, we could just end it right now.
Should we? Wait, pause. Is there anything else?
I mean, we've just been we talked about boxing. We talked about Mike Hess.
Yeah.
Do you have any aspirations to do something cooler? I mean, no, wait. That's why.
Damn! Hey, Paul, you kind of suck.
No,
How
that
you
was
gonna do
kind of
better,
weak.
bro?
This one was kind of weak. Do you got anything better than that for next week?
Yo, I didn't mean it like that. No. Wait.
I mean, after you win a world level gold medal, where do you go?
I mean,
Shut the fuck up.
what I meant to say, do you have any aspirations to do something on your own one day, like, or to like branch out on your own, or like,
Maybe own your own boxing gym or
you
own
know,
your own
something like
brewing
that.
company.
Dude, honestly, I see myself leaning more into boxing.
Oh,
I love
really?
beer.
Yeah.
I love beer. I love the science. I love
I love
working in it. I
beer.
love the people. I love the community. The dollar amount to struggle. I watched Mike do it for all these years,
Yeah.
and I would never sign myself up for that.
Really.
Dude, God bless that man and everything he does for this company, because it is a fucking struggle running a brewery that big.
multiple locations?
Dude, multiple locations. Like, I don't have the heart for that. But
Yeah.
as
Being
far
a
as a
business
gym
owner
goes,
is
dude,
gotta be
yeah,
manly,
if
no?
I were going to own a business, though, it would be something where I don't need $2 million worth of capital just to get started.
I mean, dude, I don't know though. Like, but good ass boxing gyms, bro. That's the struggle. Getting people in there to fucking like getting gym life.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I grew up in a gym. My mom was a personal trainer for like up until she blew out her knee when I was 14.
Oh, shit.
So that gym life, fuck,
It's a grind.
it's such a grind.
That's crazy.
I mean, shout out to my mom for doing that. I mean, it was the best thing growing up in a gym. It was fucking dope, dude. Like having all that active lifestyle, it really sets that I mean, like, so there's like positives and negatives, right?
Yeah.
Like, so if you were to set that tone, like there's people who are going to come in, you're going to see kids grow up just like you did at Mike Hess.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe that'll set those things in their brains where they're like going to become little savages. They grow up to be fucking successful because they know how hard it is to grind in
Yeah,
life in
man.
the gym.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
But-
Absolutely.
I mean, you've
But
trained my
bro-
nephew. Like,
Yeah, your nephew's cool.
dude, I'm so
he's
proud
like
of him.
15, right?
Dude, yeah. And he's fucking...
Mr. Mac and Cheese, this
Dude.
motherfucker. He's like,
Yeah,
"Yo, my
Mr. Mac and Cheese. My
He's like,
mac and cheese is the
is
best."
fire, bro. It's like he was like tell you about it. He's like, yo, 3 cheeses in this bitch, bro. You don't even understand. I make the best mac and cheese. I'm like, bro, you're 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Chill
When
the fuck
he
You ever been to Olive Garden? 5 cheese ziti, bitch.
Dude. It's so funny you say that because I'm like, oh, all you know about is 3 cheeses?
Damn,
There's
I know.
thousands of those
Yeah.
things.
Oh, you think there's
Yo.
only 3? Damn.
Oh,
G.
that's cute.
Bro, I'll fuck your life
Shut
up
up,
with
Jake.
6. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nah, but dude, when he's in the gym, dude, he's in there to work.
Yeah, he
Serious.
is.
Dude.
No, he's fun to work out with because he's just like he's a young G. He's getting after it, and you're just over here. You're like, I can't let this little motherfucker out.
Dude,
to me.
yeah, he's like, this is my 3rd workout today. I just come out here because it's fun.
Whatever. Third work out
with
my
it,
ass.
you know what I'm saying?
yo.
Yeah.
No,
all
that guy
it
does
is.
3 a day. He's all fucking... Dude,
Damn, really?
he's about baseball, though.
He's a baseball
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
You don't even need all that athleticism to do baseball. You just need to be able to like pitch the
Run
ball.
fast.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
You
big
gotta
facts.
sprint. You need a sprint.
I mean, what is that? Something Cologne, Bartolo Cologne or whatever. That
You gotta have a
motherfucker.
sprint.
He could, dude. That motherfucker ain't never sprinted in his life, and he was a pitcher for like the Mets forever. The fool
But when
was
he
like,
bats, he has to sprint.
bro, no.
What do you
telling you
mean,
right now.
no. You have to have one. At
Hey,
least
you don't
one-
got to run if you always hit a home run. Walk those
stop
bases,
it.
point to the
Stop
crowd.
it. Ain't
Babe
nobody in
Ruth style?
baseball. Ain't nobody in baseball. I mean, there's like I would say it's like 50-50. There's like 50 dudes in shape, and like the other 50 are
They
like
got bellies.
nah.
It's that numbers
They're
game.
like nah, son.
My on base average is pretty high.
Dude, they're like, no, they're in the American League. They don't even need to bat. They're like, fuck this. I don't need to run. My job's out here. I'm going to fucking play first base or some shit. I'm done, son. Baseball's kind of weak. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I'm not a big baseball fan. As I'm saying this, though, I'm going to go to a Florida Marlins game when I'm in Miami. Because I love baseball. I mean, I would go. I'm going to go. But if we're
they're
talking
not
about...
letting you in that stadium. They're like, oh, you're that guy.
He loves the
Athleticism?
ambiance.
Dude, the athleticism of baseball players is a joke. I'm sorry. Football players, totally. Hockey, yes. But like,
This fucking
you
guy.
left,
yeah.
hey,
But,
you,
like,
you left
really
at the best
judgy
pound for pound
today.
athletes.
who?
Soccer players.
I did not say.
Those fools
wait.
run
Soccer
so
players
much.
are in fantastic shape. They're
Dude,
probably the best shape.
That's what
out
I'm
of any
saying, out of
athletes.
any sport.
All they
Out
do is
of-
run.
All they're doing is running. Next to football, best. And fighters, except for heavyweights. But now, you know, you got guys like Cyril Gahn who are just like, or like Francis
Getting knocked
Ngannou.
out left and right.
No.
Is that what you're gonna say?
No, I wasn't gonna say that, but I was gonna say they're like physically they're very appealing.
Anthony Joshua.
Dude, Tyson Fury, dad bod.
Dad bod knocking fools out.
But hey,
dude.
no, that fool lost hella weight.
Oh
though.
yeah, dude, he's got a good fucking story with
So, I'm
how
just
he's got
saying,
into shape and
great
became a champion
story.
boxer.
Golfers
Great story.
joke. Come on now,
Golfers.
I could be a golfer.
you could be a golfer.
I could be a
easy.
golfer right now.
Dude. You could be a golfer.
I
right
could be
now.
the best.
I
golfer
will
in the
say
game
though,
right now.
Not wide
what I've been
enough.
hearing. You know what I've been hearing? That golfers actually their backs get fucked up real gnarly. Like Tiger Woods had his back fused.
What does that even mean?
So because of the torque
Uh-huh.
that you're doing, it fucks up your back super gnarly. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
But what do you? Oh wow, that's wild.
So his back got fused.
What do you
like
mean
in his
fused?
discs. Like the bones and shit got pushed together.
Like the little
Really?
soft material between the discs
Well,
wears out.
Yeah.
And the bones.
Oh, just
So you can
Oh,
get
fused
back
together.
surgery and like get it like fused, so it's like one piece.
damn.
But it's like it gets fucked.
Probably
Oh, wow.
hurts a lot.
Yeah. dude.
Jesus.
Yeah. What?
It just got real
That was the
quiet.
fridge. The fridge
Ah.
went off.
You're like, what the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
was that?
Ghost.
But yeah, baseball though,
Ghost.
like not all of them. Some of them for sure, for sure.
Well,
But
yeah.
like,
I mean, we're talking about like what the top 10% of the league.
I mean, dude, let's just look at San Diego Padres. Tatis, great shape, great shape. The other dude,
He's
Machado,
the face of it.
Machado's
Also
like
young though, right?
they're like 22, 23 years
Yeah.
old. They're like,
Dude, I mean, do you remember being 23? You're probably in amazing shape at
raging.
23.
I had a six-pack,
No,
bro.
I would definitely.
Just kidding.
That was
No
not
way.
do that. Yeah, I was like,
Hell
what,
no. I've
Coors
been a
Light?
big boy my whole life.
I love you.
I've been a big boy my whole life, bro.
Dude, 23. I definitely had like a beer gut for sure.
Oh, dude,
I was
23 me was
raging.
sexy.
I was not sexy. I was skinny, but I had like a little beer gut for sure. Like 136 pounds, 140 pounds.
Damn, I don't think I've seen that number since I was like 12 or something.
Damn. Yeah, I was, dude. I remember
Oh,
my
man.
senior year in high school. My girlfriend was like, "How much do you weigh?" I was like, 135 or no, 136 pounds.
Did you
Like-
flex when you said that?
Dude, she was like, "I weigh 135." I was like, "Damn."
You're like,
Still one more than you though.
Yeah.
I weigh more than you. Yeah, that's what it was. Didn't really change much. It's kind of always been in that. You're like, yo, I fluctuate 45 pounds.
Dude,
It's like,
my
oh.
heaviest was 225.
You weigh how much you weigh now?
I think 176.
You were 225?
225. Yeah, my face fused to my neck. Like I didn't
You
have
had
a neck.
no neck.
I had no neck.
Whoa.
And then like it was kind of weird because my legs and the arms stayed toned. I was just big in the stomach and big in the face.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Well, it goes different for everybody.
yeah. And then the
Yeah.
lowest I've been was 150.
150.
Yeah, man.
When?
The last time I was 150.
Bro, you're like in my weight range. Like I fluctuate between 150 and 165.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago. What was that? July
Of when?
of this year.
Of last year.
Of last year.
Last
Sorry.
year.
Yeah. So where we are now? March
2023?
2023. Yeah. So at 2023 March, 175. I was 150 in July of 2022. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
That's a new Paul.
That's
Dude,
a super new
Dude,
Paul.
and then give me a couple more months. I'm gonna drop back down again.
Yeah.
Got to get my beach bod back.
Beach bod.
Yeah.
I'm lacking in that department right now. It's okay.
Come to Sunday.
I mean, I could try.
Hey, I don't work this Sunday.
Oh, dude.
I don't work this Sunday. I'll
Come
see
through.
you. I'll see you there.
Come through.
Oh, should we do a light sparring that day?
Yes.
If you can.
Yeah, you said you
Dude,
before the podcast
40
you wanted to
the
spar me
45
again. Bitch, let's
I
go.
Well, you say it's mostly conditioning, right?
It's all conditioning.
No, but we're gonna
yeah.
fucking
So
we're
maybe
gonna spar
me
afterwards.
and this fool could do like 1 round or 2 rounds. Or something.
Afterwards.
Nah, if we're gonna do rounds, we're doing 3. We always do
Let's
3.
3 rounds?
fucking
3.
go.
You gotta make it real.
I'll do 3
Let's
rounds.
go. Me
3
and you were
rounds.
about to have a 3-fight. Oh,
I'm down.
Dude, I'll wrap it.
Sunday? Sunday?
What is that? What is that from the fucking Bad Boys?
Yeah.
He's like,
No. Is that what that's from? I was gonna
El
say
Gato.
it's from a hook.
Dude, no, it's from Bad Boys. He's like, El
No,
Gato.
that's the crow. The
El
Oh,
Gato.
yeah, you're right,
El
you're
Gato
right,
tiene los pantalones.
what?
The
You
cat.
did- I said you.
I don't
said
remember
this.
that.
The
I don't
cat.
remember
Right,
that.
the fucking it's Martin Lawrence.
Did you just send it to me? 'Cause
No,
maybe I
bro.
haven't seen
This
it.
is from a hot minute ago.
Damn, I don't remember.
Bro, it was like when your girl says something, this, that, this, like, dude, damn
I
it.
don't remember.
Damn it. This is so fucked. I'm
Wait,
so
okay,
fucked.
so then Sunday then.
Yeah.
Sunday.
So, yeah, dude,
I'll come in on Sunday. I don't work this Sunday. I've worked like so many Sundays already.
Dude, I've finally locked in my regimen for my high performance, and it lasts 45 minutes, and you are going to want to drink water, eat, and go to bed after.
Perfect.
So if you got 3 rounds in you after that, wow.
I'm just saying, sorry.
Oh, you're saying we're gonna spar after the fact?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna spar after.
So first we're gonna have a hella workout.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's not
And
gonna be
then
like a
well,
hella
okay,
hella
fuck.
hard
Okay.
workout.
First, I need to I'll do your workout, and then I'll see how I feel. Huh? How about that?
He's already ducking you, Connor. He's ducking you.
Talking all this
How long is
shit.
the workout? How long is the workout?
45
It's
minutes.
gonna last
He just
45
said
minutes.
that.
Do we do a warm up?
Yeah.
I like it.
No, fool,
okay,
we're gonna
because
go
I always
straight
do.
into it.
I always do. Nah, I mean, because I always do a nice warm up before I do anything.
My
Whatever.
warm up simulates
Fucking
3
over you
Olympic
right
boxing
now.
rounds.
It says when I find
High volume.
hold on.
I'm just
It
looking
says-
at it like, okay.
Wait. It says when I finally land.
Let me see.
Sorry,
I
it
gotta
says-
pee.
It says when I finally
Go pee.
when I finally land a 5'3" big booty Latina with anger issues.
Oh, I think I sent you that one. I sent you that one. dude.
Los pantalones. El niño.
I remember now. Just to give you guys some context,
El
Kano has a
gato.
Mexican girlfriend now.
El gato.
There you go.
Los pantalones. El niño.
That was good shit. Man.
Okay, we got to get off this fucking podcast. This is.
I think we
ridiculous.
should call it out.
Dude,
Well, we can't
we're
call it out,
literally-
Paul.
We're literally
Just
talking,
talking,
so much shit
not
right
even
now.
focusing on the task at hand.
I knew this was gonna happen. I love that he's a head brewer, and like I think it's really cool.
No, we got into some deep shit right there. We got some
Kinda.
info. We got some info.
We can't have you in here while we're doing this because it's like it's just talking shit. This is so ridiculous.
Anyways, but it's so fun though.
It was a good time.
It's so fun.
It definitely was but it was a different vibe because like when me, you, and Christian did the podcast, it was definitely like
That was fun.
it was fun, but it was also more like
Yeah. But
On
Christian
point.
is also like very. I mean, he's not serious, like a very serious guy, but he's like
more of a serious.
he has a lot to say. Like,
But the
know what
thing
I
is
mean?
that
Like-
we all like, dude, we literally hung out last
like
night,
yeah, like
right?
you, me, and Paul always hanging out.
Yeah,
you know what
always
I mean?
hanging out. So it's like,
like,
even though he's a professional, it's like we're not fucking.
and we're professionals too.
Yes.
Like,
But we're literally
individually,
talking shit
individually
right now.
we're professionals, but we're just also homies. You know what I mean? So we're just-
And we're back.
hey, whoa! Brought to you by Mike Hess.
Wow.
Mike Hess Brewing Company. Mike
dude.
Hess Brewing Company.
I better-
Mike
I
Hess
better
Brewing
fucking
Company.
get a
Sunday,
sponsorship.
Sunday.
Mike Hess, it's $20 to sponsor for a 15-second spot. Holla at your boy weekly. Let's go.
This episode is brought to you by Mike Hess.
And free beer.
Hey, Danny, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a very good Into the Sunset.
Oh, yeah? What is that?
Oh my God.
It's this
We're gonna end this fucking podcast.
Brewing.
All right, Paul. Tell the people where they can find you.
If
Damn,
you
I
even
almost
want,
said
if you
something-
even
I almost
want
said something stupid.
Find
Wait,
me
hold
at-
on,
your
hold on.
address.
Yo, find me
Hold
at
on.
Adelitas, homie. I'm at
Wow.
I don't
Just
know.
kidding,
Where's the
just
nearest
kidding.
taco shop?
down the street.
Right down the street.
Actually, you know what? Seriously, you can find me at Caffeine Green fucking most days.
Most mornings.
Dude.
Or Mike Hess. Go
Hey.
say what up to him.
I know we're friends. I have bias, but just it's very rare for me to go a day without powering through with some caffeine from you.
I literally didn't see you today. Until now. I'm just saying.
Wow.
You know what?
He was busy.
If you open
Monday. Oh, he doesn't open on
He doesn't.
Mondays. Monday,
Yeah.
I was about to be like, oh, I woke up. I was like, I'm about to go
Dude,
there.
and then that one
Nothing.
Thursday, and I was like, "Wait, you're closed?" Like, yeah, I posted
I
the
closed
hours,
it,
Paul.
yeah.
I closed at noon.
I
was
close at
like-
noon, baby.
I got off of work
Thursdays at noon.
at 2:30 just to make it for my last coffee of the day before 3:00.
I mean, if you were really down with Caffeine and Green, you would know, and you'd follow the Instagram, and you would definitely be checking the hours.
you know what?
If you weren't over there
I've
cutting
said-
hours and shit,
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
weird ass
I'm not gonna
motherfuckers.
waste any more time. Thursdays.
your rivals are open till 7.
Hey, but my rivals don't be living in this neighborhood. All right,
Dang,
so
that's
like,
true.
yo, I don't even have rivals actually, to be honest. So
got
like,
hella rivals.
my other homies,
rivals.
that
Well, I was
other
at this
homies-
coffee shop the other day, and this guy was talking mad shit.
Yeah, it's probably a bitch. That's why.
Yeah,
Ah, what's poppin'
his
though?
name was Danny.
Oh, we were at
definitely
Starbucks.
bitch.
Yeah. We were at the Reserve. We were at the fucking. What's
yeah?
it called? Is that this?
It's called the Starbucks Reserve.
Starbucks. We were at the
I'm fucking
Reserve.
over this conversation.
this show is so wild. What the
We're getting
fuck?
off
It's all over the
fuck.
place, man.
Wait,
Okay,
do
I'm
I get to
going.
ask you questions?
No.
Hell no.
I'm fucking over it.
All right.
You're not allowed.
No.
Damn.
What do you want to ask?
Let's save it for the next one.
And there is another next one.
There will be another one.
No. I'm launching a podcast
Oh, are you now?
called Green and Caffeine.
Oh!
Fighting words.
That was our fighting words,
Dude, I'm about to say some other shit.
Because
We
we're
need to
about
cut the
getting
mics.
that green and drinking
And
caffeine.
drinking some caffeine.
Wow. Oh, is it hip hop themed?
Nah, it's not. But we're all
Yes.
about money, so green first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, green
Okay.
Yeah, strictly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not getting started unless we get like a sponsorship from Coors or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
Sponsorship from Coors.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Of
Okay.
course.
Ooh, of course.
Oh, wow. That
Pabst
was
Blue Ribbon?
horrible.
PBR.
Okay.
They don't just
I'm
hand out
ending
blue
this.
ribbons.
Later. Peace. Yes. Thank you so much, Paul. That was amazing. And I had a great time on that podcast, guys. Go and check him out. Go get some beers. And, just go say hello. Just pop your head in. He's usually in the little brewing area right when you walk into Mike Hess here in North Park. And also, big shout out and thank you to Danny for coming back onto the podcast and for just distracting us for the whole time. It was great. But, guys, I just want to say, again, also thank you to everyone around the world who continues to support Caffeine and Green week in and week out, whether you're listening to the podcast, getting a latte, buying a bag of coffee, whatever. I love all of you guys just the same, and it's been so fun serving all of you guys. So without further ado, I want to say, guys, thank you again. And also for the, we have some amazing guests coming up in the coming weeks, more business owners, more amazing people that are just doing great, great shit all over San Diego and around the world. So, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Peace.